Los Angeles, as the sheriff described, now looks like a nuclear bomb has just exploded. This is the largest fire among the 5 currently raging in Los Angeles County. Among the everyday victims enduring this devastation, there are also some famous faces facing unimaginable losses. Celebrity chef Sandra Lee, 58, shared an emotional update on Instagram Tuesday as wildfires approached her beloved Malibu home. In her heartfelt post, she reflected on her deep connection to the house, describing it as a sanctuary that had helped her through some of the darkest times in her life. Sandra revealed the love, dedication, and countless hours she had invested in creating her dream refuge. Nestled along Malibu's stunning coastline, the home is not just a luxurious residence, but also a place where she found peace and solace. Purchased a few years ago, the multi-million-dollar property boasts breathtaking ocean views and high-end amenities. In her post, Sandra expressed concern not just for the material value of the house, but for its irreplaceable emotional significance. "This home has been my anchor," she shared. "Seeing it under threat breaks my heart." Her candid words resonated deeply with fans, who flooded her with messages of support and well wishes. Actor and director Mel Gibson, renowned for his iconic roles and directorial successes, recently suffered a personal loss as his cherished Malibu home was destroyed by a wildfire. At the time, Gibson was in Austin recording an episode of The Joe Rogan Experience and was unaware of the tragedy unfolding in California. The property, purchased in 2010 for $8 million, was not only a luxurious beachfront residence but also a treasured family haven. Located along Malibu's picturesque coastline, the home embodied Gibson's love for serene natural beauty and served as a bonding space for his family for over a decade. Speaking on Elizabeth Vargas Reports on January 9th, Gibson opened up about his heartbreak. "Obviously, it's devastating," he said, his voice heavy with emotion. "It's emotional. You've lived there for so long, and all your belongings are there." Fans and supporters were quick to offer their condolences for the irreplaceable loss of both the home and the precious memories it held. Actor Cameron Matheson, 55, lost his family home to the devastating wildfires on January 8, 2025. In an emotional Instagram post, Matheson shared the heartbreaking aftermath. "We're safe, but this is all that's left of our beautiful home." The house where his children grew up and once dreamed of raising their own families was filled with years of cherished memories. For Matheson, the home was more than just a physical space. It was a sanctuary of dreams and a cornerstone of family bonds shared with his ex-wife, Vanessa Maria Rello, and their 2 children, Lucas, 21, and Lila, 18. The loss has left an indelible mark on the Matheson family as they grapple with the devastation. Fans and friends have poured out support, offering words of encouragement and empathy to the actor. Known for his resilience, Matheson remains focused on what matters most: the safety of his family as they embark on the challenging journey of rebuilding both their home and their lives. Actor Steve Guttenberg, beloved for his role in Police Academy, became a real-life hero during the recent wildfires in Los Angeles. The devastating blaze forced over 30,000 residents to evacuate and triggered massive displacements across the city. Guttenberg's own family was affected, but he refused to stand idly by. In an interview with KTLA on Tuesday, Guttenberg detailed his efforts to support firefighters on the front lines. This included moving abandoned vehicles off the roads to ensure emergency responders had clear access to affected areas. His quick thinking and hands-on involvement demonstrated his commitment to helping the community during a time of crisis. Guttenberg's actions earned admiration from fans and local residents alike, with many praising his willingness to step up during a disaster. For Guttenberg, it wasn't about recognition. It was about doing what was necessary to make a difference. Actor James Woods, known for his role in Casino, faced a harrowing evacuation as wildfires ravaged the Los Angeles neighborhood where he resides. Sharing his experience on social media platform X, formerly Twitter, on Tuesday, Woods gave his followers an up-close look at the unfolding disaster. One chilling image showed dense smoke and towering flames, accompanied by the caption, "View from one of our security cameras." Woods' post captured the stark reality of the wildfire's destructive power, resonating with many who are facing similar circumstances. His candid sharing offered a sobering glimpse into the crisis and the urgency felt by those in its path. In a follow-up video titled "Leaving," James Woods documented the urgency of his family's evacuation, highlighting the chaos and severity of the situation. Later, he shared an emotional post thanking those who had reached out. "To all the amazing people who contacted us, thank you for your concern. Just wanted to let you know we evacuated successfully." While relieved for their safety, Woods revealed a heartbreaking reality. "At this moment, I don't know if our home is still standing," he wrote, adding, "Sadly, the houses on our little road are gone." His words reflect the heavy devastation caused by the wildfires, offering a raw and sobering glimpse into the destruction left in the disaster's wake. Actor Eugene Levy, 78 star of Schitt's Creek, faced a harrowing reality as wildfires ravaged Los Angeles, forcing thousands of families to flee their homes. Levy was among those who evacuated his residence in Topanga Canyon on Tuesday as the fire closed in, transforming his peaceful neighborhood into a danger zone. Speaking to the Los Angeles Times, Levy described the unsettling scene outside his home. "The smoke looked black and thick over Topanga Canyon," he recalled. "I couldn't see the flames, but the smoke was so dark. Thick layers of ash and ominous black clouds signaled the fire's alarming proximity to his property." While the fate of his home remains uncertain, Levy expressed relief that his family is safe. He also acknowledged the suffering endured by his neighbors. Topanga Canyon, like so many areas in Los Angeles, has been devastated by these wildfires, he said, highlighting the challenges the community faces in rebuilding from the ashes. Singer and actress Mandy Moore, 40, was among the Los Angeles residents forced to evacuate as wildfires swept through the city on January 8th. Mandy, her husband Taylor Goldsmith, and their 3 young children, 3-year-old Gus, 2-year-old Ozzy, and 4-month-old Lou, along with their pets, fled their recently renovated Spanish-style home. The house, more than just a residence, symbolized the family's journey together, but as the fire approached, they had no choice but to leave. Sharing her emotional turmoil on Instagram stories, Mandy expressed gratitude for the kindness of friends who provided them with shelter. "Grateful for the kindness of friends for giving us a place to stay last night," she wrote. However, her words also revealed the deep anxiety of a mother striving to shield her children from fear and worry. The family is now anxiously awaiting news about the fate of their home, while Mandy offered prayers for her community. "Praying for everyone in our beautiful city," she wrote, mourning the widespread destruction caused by the fires. Actress Emily Proctor, best known for her role in The West Wing, is among the many facing the unimaginable as wildfires ravaged Los Angeles. In an emotional interview with Jake Tapper on CNN, Proctor revealed that her home had been destroyed by the flames. "Selfishly, I want to be here to say that we love our neighborhood, and we still love it," she said, her voice heavy with emotion. "It's an amazing community." The moment she learned her home was gone felt surreal, as the devastating news was delivered by a stranger. Despite the loss, Proctor's words reflected her deep connection to her community and her determination to hold on to the love and strength that unite her neighborhood in the face of such overwhelming tragedy. Despite the heartbreak, Emily Proctor's resilience shone through as she expressed deep gratitude for the heroes who stepped in during the chaos. "It was incredible that as we were leaving, I saw people walking in to help," she said, highlighting the bravery of first responders who risked their lives to save what they could. Proctor's bond with her neighborhood runs deep. She fondly recalled community events at Fire Station 69, where firefighters hosted bake sales and gift giveaways to bring neighbors together. "The sense of community was so strong," she reminisced, reflecting on the love and unity that defined the area. Though her home is now gone, Proctor's story serves as a powerful reminder of the enduring strength of love and solidarity within a community, even in the face of unimaginable loss. Paris Hilton, the renowned socialite and entrepreneur, was among those profoundly impacted by the recent wildfires that swept through Los Angeles on January 8. Hilton took to Instagram to share her heartbreak, recounting the gut-wrenching moment she and her family watched their Malibu home burn live on television. "This house was where we created so many precious memories," Hilton wrote, her raw and unfiltered emotions shining through. The Malibu mansion was not just a luxurious property, but the heart of her family life. It was where her son, Phoenix, took his first steps and where she and her husband, Carter Riem, dreamed of raising their daughter, London. Hilton's post resonated deeply with fans, reflecting both the magnitude of the loss and the cherished memories tied to the home. Despite the devastation, her message conveyed resilience and gratitude for the safety of her loved ones. The loss of their beloved home leaves a void far beyond its material value. It represents the erasure of cherished milestones, joyful moments, and dreams for the future. The destruction of our home is not just the loss of bricks and mortar, it's a painful reminder of life's impermanence and how quickly everything can be swept away by nature's unpredictable cruelty, Hilton shared. Her story stands as a testament to the strength required to rebuild, not just a house, but a sense of normalcy and hope in the aftermath of disaster. It highlights the resilience needed to rise from devastation and create new beginnings, even in the face of profound loss. Actress Julianne Howe faced a terrifying ordeal on Wednesday evening when a wildfire broke out in Hollywood Hills, forcing her to evacuate her home. Sharing updates on Instagram stories, Howe alerted her followers to the urgent situation. "There's a fire right by my house right now." As the flames drew closer, she acted quickly, warning others in the area and urging immediate evacuations to avoid being caught in chaotic traffic. Her swift actions proved to be a lifeline for neighbors as the fire rapidly spread across the densely populated hills. In a follow-up video from her car with her dog Sunny by her side, Howe reassured her followers that they were safe. "We're on our way," she said, her voice shaky but filled with relief at having escaped danger. Her composure and prompt response highlighted her strength and concern for her community during a moment of crisis. Actor Billy Crystal and his wife Janice are grappling with a significant loss after their home in Pacific Palisades was destroyed in the recent wildfires. For the couple, the house wasn't just a residence. It had been their sanctuary since 1979, a place where they raised their children and later welcomed their grandchildren. In an emotional statement released on Wednesday, Billy Crystal shared the profound pain his family is enduring. "There are no words to fully describe the devastating loss we are witnessing and experiencing," he said. "This wasn't just a house. It was a cornerstone of our journey together." His heartfelt message underscores the depth of their connection to the home and the memories it held, making the loss all the more poignant. Actor Milo Ventimiglia, best known for his role as Jack Pearson in This Is Us, is facing a real-life tragedy eerily reminiscent of his character's storyline. The recent wildfires in Malibu reduced his home to ashes, leaving only memories behind. His pregnant wife, Yara Mariano, and their dog were fortunate to escape unharmed, but the beloved home that housed countless dreams and cherished moments is now gone. In a poignant twist of fate, Ventimiglia couldn't help but draw parallels between his personal loss and the story of Jack Pearson, who tragically died from smoke inhalation following a house fire on the show. "It's surreal," Ventimiglia shared, reflecting on the devastating irony. The experience has deepened his understanding of resilience and loss, themes he so authentically portrayed on screen, now brought painfully into his own life. Speaking with CBS News on January 9th, actor Milo Ventimiglia reflected on the surreal pain he is enduring. "I now truly understand the phrase, 'life imitates art,'" he said, his voice heavy with emotion. Watching his home burn in real time through security cameras, Ventimiglia described the experience as a mix of disbelief, grief, and helplessness. For him and his family, the loss of their home is more than the destruction of a structure. It's the loss of a sanctuary, a symbol of stability and love. The emotional weight of the tragedy extends beyond his personal grief, as Ventimiglia expressed deep empathy for the surrounding community, many of whom have suffered similar losses. "It's heartbreaking," he shared, highlighting the collective pain of those affected by the wildfire's devastating toll. His words captured not only his personal anguish, but also the shared resilience of a community striving to rebuild amidst overwhelming loss. Actress Ricki Lake is mourning the loss of her dream home in California, which was reduced to ashes in the recent wildfires that swept through the region. In an emotional Instagram post, Lake shared a series of heartbreaking photos of the once idyllic sanctuary, now nothing more than a pile of rubble. "I can't believe I'm typing these words," she wrote, her pain palpable in every line. The home, which she and her husband, Ross Birmingham, lovingly called their heaven on earth, was more than just a residence. It was the heart of their family life, a place where they married in 2022 and envisioned a future filled with cherished memories in the beautiful space they had built together. Now that dream has been shattered, leaving the couple to grapple with an immeasurable loss. Lake's post resonated with fans and followers, offering a glimpse into the deep, personal toll the wildfires have taken on her and countless others. Actress Jennifer Love Hewitt, 45, is among the countless families devastated by the recent wildfires sweeping through California. Forced to evacuate her home with her husband, Brian Hallisey, and their 3 children, Autumn, 11, Atticus, 9, and Aiden, 3. Hewitt shared her heartbreak with fans in an emotional Instagram post. "I have no words, only prayers and hope for our home and our children as we watch everything burn." The uncertainty surrounding their situation carries a heavy emotional toll, as Hewitt also expressed gratitude for the first responders battling the flames. "Thank you to the firefighters working so hard for all of us," she added. "Thank you to the friends who have checked in and the strangers I've hugged through tears over the past 24 hours." This experience serves as a harrowing reminder of how quickly life can be upended. For now, Hewitt is prioritizing the safety of her family while the fate of their home remains uncertain, a weight that lingers in her heart. Comedian Whitney Cummings, 42, is confronting the harsh realities of California's wildfires as she and her family were forced to evacuate their home on Wednesday. Sharing the severity of the situation on Instagram stories, Whitney highlighted the tough decisions residents face in such emergencies. Sometimes evacuating too early just clogs the roads and makes it harder for firefighters to get through, she wrote. But this fire is moving so fast, and now is not the time to take risks. Her candid reflections underscore the complexity and urgency of wildfire evacuations as communities navigate both safety concerns and the need to support first responders in their critical work. As the wildfire spread at an alarming pace, Whitney Cummings and her loved ones made the heart-wrenching decision to leave, prioritizing their safety above all else. "This changes everything forever," she shared, acknowledging the emotional impact of this life-altering event. Though Whitney and her family are now safe, the fire's rapid progression has left an indelible mark on their lives. Her candid updates serve as a stark reminder of how quickly disasters can strip away the sense of security and normalcy that families cherish. Whitney's story highlights the resilience, caution, and tough decisions required to navigate such unpredictable and devastating circumstances, offering a sobering glimpse into the human cost of these disasters. At 69, Maria Shriver is grappling with immense heartbreak following the devastating wildfires that swept through her community. Taking to Instagram, she shared a deeply emotional message that resonated with her followers. "It's heartbreaking, devastating beyond belief. Everything is gone. Our neighborhood, our restaurants, all our friends have lost everything." Her words capture not only her personal loss, but also the collective pain of a community ravaged by the flames. Though Maria and her family evacuated safely, the destruction around them is immeasurable. Homes have been reduced to ashes, cherished possessions lost forever, and a once thriving neighborhood left in ruins. Maria's grief extends beyond her own tragedy, encompassing the losses and struggles of her friends and neighbors who are enduring the same devastation. The wildfires have left an indelible scar, dismantling lives and livelihoods in their path. Her story serves as a powerful reminder of the enduring impact of such disasters on individuals and entire communities. Legendary Star Wars actor Mark Hamill, 73, faced a real-life battle against nature when wildfires forced him to evacuate his Malibu home on Tuesday evening. In a tense Instagram update, Hamill detailed the harrowing escape. 7 p.m. Evacuated Malibu at the last minute. Small fires were burning on both sides of the road as we approached PCH. The evacuation was a race against time. Hamill, his wife Marilu York, and their dog Trixie quickly fled to safety, arriving at their daughter Chelsea's home in Hollywood by 8:15 p.m. Their journey was marked by flames lining the escape route, underscoring the unpredictable and devastating nature of the wildfire. Describing the disaster as the most horrific fire since 1936, Hamill urged his followers to prioritize safety as conditions worsened. His story highlights the stark reality faced by thousands of residents in Malibu and surrounding areas where the line between safety and catastrophe can shift in an instant. Reality TV stars Heidi Montag, 38, and Spencer Pratt, 41, are grappling with profound loss after their property was completely destroyed in the recent California wildfires. The tragic news was shared by Spencer's sister, Stephanie Pratt, on Instagram on Tuesday. "I am beyond heartbroken for my brother, Heidi, and the kids, as well as all our friends and neighbors who lost their homes today," she wrote, capturing the shared grief of a devastated community. Stephanie also revealed their father's heartbreaking efforts to save the house. "He tried to save my brother's home, but the wind was too strong, and there was nothing he could do. The fire's destruction has left an indelible mark on the family and their community, underscoring the uncontrollable power of nature and the resilience required to rebuild from such a devastating loss." For Heidi and Spencer, this loss goes far beyond material value. Their home was not just a residence, but a place where countless family memories were made, a sanctuary that has now been reduced to ashes. As they work to navigate this unimaginable loss, their focus shifts toward rebuilding, not just a home, but their lives in the wake of this tragedy. Their journey through this heartbreaking time mirrors the experiences of so many others, serving as a poignant reminder of life's fragility and the importance of resilience in the face of disaster. Landon Barker, 21, and Alabama Barker, 19, children of drummer Travis Barker, faced chaos as wildfires swept through their Pacific Palisades neighborhood on January 7th. The siblings shared their harrowing experiences with their Instagram followers, providing a raw glimpse into the harsh reality they encountered. Landon posted an emotional selfie with the caption, "Just evacuated, praying for everyone affected by the fire." Meanwhile, Alabama updated her followers, "Just evacuated our house due to wildfires in Los Angeles. Please stay safe, everyone. They're saying the fire is spreading as fast as a football field in seconds." Their posts vividly captured the terrifying speed of the flames and the urgency of evacuating their home. While Landon and Alabama are safe, the loss of their house and cherished belongings has been a significant shock. It is a loss not only of material possessions, but also of the emotional ties and memories tied to their home. Actress Jamie Lee Curtis, 66, shared her deep concerns with her followers on January 7th as wildfires threatened her community and possibly her own home. In a heartfelt Instagram post, Curtis wrote, "My community, and possibly my home, is on fire. My family is safe, but so many of my friends will lose their homes, and many other communities as well." Despite the uncertainty surrounding her property, Curtis quickly shifted her focus to supporting those most affected. In an emotional appearance on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, Curtis announced she would be donating $1 million to wildfire relief efforts. Her generous contribution aims to provide immediate support to families who have lost everything in this devastating disaster, reflecting her commitment to helping her community rise from the ashes. Curtis's words and actions serve as a powerful reminder of the emotional and physical toll that disasters inflict on entire communities. Her generous contribution underscores the importance of unity, compassion, and the willingness to support others during times of crisis. The stories of loss, resilience, and courage emerging from these wildfires highlight the hidden strength within each individual. Jamie Lee Curtis, with her incredible generosity and unwavering bravery, stands as a beacon of hope amidst the devastation, inspiring others to come together and make a meaningful difference. Los Angeles is facing one of the most devastating wildfire disasters in its history, with flames fueled by strong winds tearing through neighborhoods and reducing homes to ashes. Among the victims are some of Hollywood's most beloved stars. Paris Hilton lost her Malibu mansion, while Mark Hamill was forced to evacuate as the fire threatened his property. The neighborhoods of Jamie Lee Curtis, James Woods, and Mandy Moore have also been reduced to ruins. In this video, we'll explore their heartbreaking stories and how they are navigating through this unimaginable tragedy. Leave a comment with a number 1 and stay tuned for more details. John Goodman lost his Pacific Palisades home in the devastating wildfires. Purchased in 2008 for $4.6 million, the 250-square-foot property featured 5 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. Satellite images now reveal only rubble, with twisted metal beams and charred remains of the structure, leaving just the scorched outline of the backyard pool. Since Goodman primarily resides in New Orleans, the house was not occupied full-time. Although he has yet to issue a public statement, neighbors have confirmed that the property was completely destroyed by the fire. Eugene Levy, beloved for his roles in American Pie and Schitt's Creek, purchased a home in Pacific Palisades for $3.9 million in 2006. The modest, 2-story house spans approximately 2,800 square feet and features 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and an attached garage. While smaller compared to the typical celebrity standard, the property boasted beautifully landscaped grounds and scenic hillside views. Levy was reportedly stuck in traffic during the evacuation, and by the time he managed to escape, the fire had already consumed his home. What remains now is nothing more than a pile of ashes and rubble where his front door once stood. Miles Teller and his wife Kelly, the star of Top Gun, Maverick, purchased their $7.5 million dream home in April 2023. The 5-bedroom, 7-bathroom property featured a private home theater, a personal gym, and a sleek floating staircase, making it a luxurious and modern retreat. Tragically, images from the aftermath of the wildfires reveal only charred remains of the house, with a burned-out car left in the driveway. Kelly shared a striking photo of the raging flames on Instagram, accompanied by a heartfelt plea to leave water bowls out for displaced animals. While the couple has yet to comment on the full extent of their loss, local reports confirm that the house is beyond repair. Mark Hamill, the legendary Star Wars star, was forced to evacuate his Malibu home during the recent wildfires. He shared a personal update on Instagram, assuring fans that he and his family were safe and staying at his daughter's home. Mark described the fires as the most terrifying since 1993, posting videos of the flames dangerously close to his property. Malibu estates typically exceed $3 million in value, and Hamill referred to the disaster as the worst fire since 1993. He is now anxiously awaiting news to determine whether any part of his home remains intact. For the time being, he and his family are residing in temporary accommodations. Anna Faris purchased a $5 million home in the Pacific Palisades area in 2019, shortly after finalizing her divorce from Chris Pratt. The 4,000-square-foot villa, surrounded by a swimming pool and lush gardens, offered a serene and modern retreat. It was considered an ideal sanctuary for the actress to find peace after personal challenges. Unfortunately, the recent wildfires turned this beautiful estate into a pile of rubble. Aerial photographs reveal that the entire house has been reduced to its foundation, with only a few charred walls and bare, scorched trees remaining. Neighbors in the area confirmed they didn't see any cars parked in Anna's driveway before the fire erupted, indicating that she and her loved ones managed to evacuate safely ahead of the disaster. Although Anna has not issued an official statement about the loss, fans have expressed their support and hope that she will recover and rebuild her life after this devastating event. The wildfire not only destroyed a valuable property, but also took away cherished memories and a private space she once deeply appreciated. Paris Hilton lost her beachfront mansion in Malibu as wildfires swept through the area. While exact details remain undisclosed, similar properties in her neighborhood are typically valued at over $10 million. Paris evacuated in the middle of the night with her 5 Pomeranian dogs and later witnessed the final moments of her home live on television. "This is something no one should ever have to experience," she shared on social media. Footage showed charred palm trees and only a few walls still standing. The socialite, known for hosting extravagant events, now faces the loss of her home but remains deeply grateful that her pets and loved ones are safe. Ricki Lake lost her cherished Malibu home to the devastating wildfires. She shared an emotional message on Instagram, accompanied by photos of happier times, describing the house as heaven on earth, where she and her husband were married 3 years ago. The images revealed warped metal railings and no recognizable walls left standing. Although Ricki and her family escaped unharmed, they are heartbroken over the loss of their beautiful home. She is keeping her neighbors and friends, who also suffered losses, in her prayers. While the exact value of the property has not been disclosed, ocean view homes in the area are typically worth over $5 million. Sandra Lee, the renowned TV chef and lifestyle expert, confirmed through a tearful Instagram video that her Palisades home had been destroyed in the wildfires. While the purchase price remains undisclosed, real estate experts estimate the property's value to be in the multi-million-dollar range. Sandra expressed gratitude to her supporters while describing the surreal feeling of losing a home she had poured her heart into, from personalized design touches to sentimental keepsakes collected over the years. Now her once-beloved home has been reduced to ashes and rubble. Jen Atkin, the renowned hairstylist who has worked with the Kardashian family, shared an emotional Instagram post revealing that her home is gone. While the purchase details remain undisclosed, similar properties in her area are typically valued between $2 million and $5 million. She posted a video of herself and her husband leaving with their dog, describing the scene as almost too much to process. Her message highlighted the rapid devastation of entire neighborhoods and emphasized the importance of supporting one another during large-scale disasters like this. Adam Brody, 45, and Leon Meir, 38, purchased a $7 million, 5-bedroom mansion in Pacific Palisades in 2019, offering 6,000 square feet of living space. The couple lived there with their 2 young daughters, enjoying a peaceful life away from the Hollywood spotlight. Tragically, the wildfires struck their property midweek, with local news photos showing intense flames destroying the roof. Although the couple evacuated safely, they now face the overwhelming challenge of rebuilding their family sanctuary. Billy Crystal and his wife Janice had made their Pacific Palisades home a cherished family sanctuary since 1979. Over the years, the property's value soared into the multi-million-dollar range, but the comedian noted that its sentimental worth far exceeded any financial valuation. When the wildfire struck, everything except the outdoor tennis court was destroyed. Reflecting on the loss, Billy said, "Every inch of our home was filled with love, capturing the heartbreak of losing more than 40 years of precious memories in just a matter of hours." James Woods was forced to evacuate his Pacific Palisades home under urgent circumstances, capturing footage of a neighboring house being consumed by flames. While the exact value of Woods' property remains undisclosed, similar homes in the area are typically valued at over $5 million. The Oscar nominee also pointed out that a major insurance company had canceled policies for many of his neighbors just 4 months prior, leaving them financially vulnerable. It remains unclear whether Wood's home survived, but the possibility of a total loss without insurance underscores the multifaceted tragedy of this wildfire disaster. The Pacific Palisades home of the late actor Matthew Perry was sold a few months ago for $8.5 million to real estate developer Anita Vermal Allen. The property now lies within the area devastated by the recent wildfires. According to live updates from the Collier map, the house falls within the incident perimeter. Although details remain limited, Vermal Allen has confirmed her safety, but has not clarified whether the home survived. This property has taken on poignant significance, as it was the residence where the beloved Friends star passed away before it was sold. Spencer Pratt and Heidi Montag, reality TV stars, lost their Pacific Palisades home in the wildfires. Spencer shared a video stating that their nightmare had come true, while Heidi posted tearful messages thanking fans for their support and prayers. Although the purchase details of the home remain undisclosed, similar properties in the area are valued in the multi-million-dollar range. Heidi shared emotional videos on Snapchat, describing the pain of leaving behind beloved possessions. Despite their sadness, the couple expressed gratitude for their safety. Spencer also discovered a heart-shaped burn mark left by the fire, which he interpreted as a symbol of their enduring love. Jeff Bridges' Malibu home, where he lived with his family, was completely destroyed in the wildfire. Photos reveal that the once beautiful property was obliterated by the flames. While Jeff and his loved ones are safe, the loss of the family home, passed down through generations, is a profound heartbreak. He expressed gratitude for his family's safety, but shared his sorrow over the sentimental value of the house that is now gone. Candy Spelling lost her Malibu beachfront estate, where she had lived for 50 years. She expressed shock and grief to her fans, calling it an unimaginable loss. Photos reveal that the once beautiful property has now been reduced to barren land. The $24 million mansion on Pacific Coast Highway in Malibu was among the most expensive losses in the wildfire. Candy reminisced about her late husband, legendary producer Aaron Spelling, who cherished the home deeply. Now she spends most of her time at the $155 million Spelling Manor in Beverly Hills, but the loss of her cherished Malibu estate remains a deeply emotional blow. Milo Ventimiglia, star of This Is Us, suffered the heartbreaking loss of his home to the wildfires. He revisited the site with a news reporter, describing the experience as heavy. Milo and his wife, Jaria, who is 9 months pregnant, watched in real time through security cameras as the fire consumed their home. Videos revealed the charred remains of the once treasured property. Despite the devastation, Milo expressed profound gratitude that his wife and unborn child are safe, saying, "My wife and baby are what matter most." While this is an incredibly sorrowful time for the family, they remain focused on their safety and the future ahead. Jamie Lee Curtis revealed that her neighborhood was devastated by the wildfires, though her home fortunately remained safe. Appearing on The Tonight Show, she urged viewers to support those who had lost everything. Jamie shared a heartfelt tribute to a local church that was destroyed, emphasizing its significance in her life. She evacuated from the heavily affected area and reflected on the emotional toll of the disaster. While the value of her home remains undisclosed, many properties in her area range from $3 to $5 million or more. On Instagram, Jamie wrote poignantly, "My community, and possibly my home, is burning. Kobe is burning and in ruins." Her words capture the deep loss felt by many in the wake of the tragedy. Kobe Smulders and Taryn Killam lost their Pacific Palisades home in the wildfires. The couple lived there with their 2 daughters. Photos reveal that their once beautiful home has been reduced to ashes. Tragically, Kobe lost her home just a day after the fires swept through the celebrity-filled city. Videos showcase the extensive damage, leaving behind a heartbreaking scene. Currently, the family is searching for a new home, but they continue to hold on to the memories of their previous one. Best known for How I Met Your Mother, Kobe, 42, and her husband had spent a year renovating their $5.6 million Pacific Palisades house. The property featured solar panels and a vintage photo booth, adding personal touches that made it uniquely theirs. Cameron Matheson, the soap opera star, lost his home in the wildfires. He shared a heartfelt video on Instagram, showing what remains of his beloved residence. Cameron wrote, "We are safe, but this is all that's left of our cherished home." The video revealed bricks and ashes where family memories were once created. Cameron expressed gratitude to those who reached out with support and prayers. Currently staying in a hotel, he is focused on rebuilding his life after this devastating loss. The General Hospital star purchased the Pasadena property in 2012 for $1.67 million, but the home was completely destroyed by the fire. Ben Affleck, 52, purchased a $20 million mansion in Pacific Palisades just 5 months before the wildfires struck. As the flames spread rapidly, he rushed to his ex-wife Jennifer Garner's home to ensure the safety of their 3 children. Neighbors captured photos of Affleck checking on the well-being of local residents during the crisis. It remains unclear whether the newly purchased home survived the wildfire. Other property owners in the area have reported that entire streets have been devastated by the blaze, leaving the fate of Affleck's mansion uncertain. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new videos. See you in the next one. Los Angeles is currently facing some of the worst wildfires in its history, with flames consuming 31,000 acres of land and forcing 180,000 people to evacuate their homes. 5 wildfires are still active in areas including Palisades, Eaton, Kenneth, Hearst, and Lydia. California Police Chief David Acuna stated that approximately 10,000 structures may have been destroyed. Many celebrities, including Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson, Ben Affleck, Jennifer Aniston, Bradley Cooper, Ann Sarnoff, Alan Bergman, Kathleen Kennedy, and Carol Lombardini, reside in these upscale neighborhoods, so... Who lost their home? Celebrity chef Sandra Lee, 58, shared a heartfelt message on Instagram on Tuesday, revealing that the wildfires were nearing her home in Malibu, Los Angeles. She expressed her deep emotional connection to her home, stating that it had helped her through some of the most challenging moments of her life. Sandra talked about the love and care she had put into building and protecting the property, which she purchased several years ago for a significant sum. Located in the picturesque coastal area of Malibu, her home is valued at several $1 million due to its prime location and luxurious amenities. Mel Gibson, the renowned actor, also lost his beloved Malibu home in the recent wildfires while he was in Austin recording an episode of the Joe Rogan Experience podcast. Mel's coastal property, purchased in 2010 for $8 million, was a cherished family retreat. In an interview with Elizabeth Vargas on News Nation on January 9th, Mel expressed his sorrow, saying, "It's obviously devastating, very emotional when you've lived there for a long time and have all your belongings." His heartfelt words highlight the personal loss and emotional impact of losing a place filled with memories and comfort. Cameron Matheson, the well-known 55-year-old actor, also lost his home in the wildfires on January 8, 2025. In an emotional Instagram post, he wrote, "We are safe, but this is what's left of our beautiful home, the place where our children were raised and where they dreamed of building their own families someday." Cameron and his ex-wife, Vanessa Maria Ravello, share a son, Lucas, 21, and a daughter, Lila, 18. This loss has been a heartbreaking experience for the Matheson family as they cope with the devastating aftermath of the fires. The tragedy has left them mourning not just the physical structure, but the countless memories and aspirations tied to their home. Actor Steve Guttenberg and Brooke Adams Guttenberg have been deeply affected by the recent wildfires, which have forced over 30,000 residents to evacuate. Steve has played a significant role in supporting firefighters during this challenging time. In an interview with KTLA on Tuesday, he explained how he assisted by clearing abandoned vehicles from nearby roads to improve access for fire crews. Beyond improving road accessibility, Steve has also taken to social media to raise awareness about the wildfires, urging people to donate to local relief organizations and support families who have been displaced. Additionally, he has personally visited evacuation centers, offering words of encouragement and checking on the well-being of those affected. His active involvement and compassionate actions reflect his dedication to the community during this crisis. Steve's efforts serve as a reminder of the importance of unity and mutual support in times of hardship. James Woods, the star of the film Casino, was also forced to evacuate his home due to the wildfires. He shared photos and videos of the intense flames on X on Tuesday. One photo depicted thick smoke and fierce flames reaching toward the sky, while a subsequent video titled "Leaving" captured the urgency of the situation. In another post, Woods expressed his gratitude for the support he received, stating, "Thank you to all the wonderful people who reached out to us. We have successfully evacuated. I do not know if our home is still standing, but sadly, the houses on our little street are gone." His updates highlight both the devastating impact of the fires and the strength of community support during such a critical time. Eugene Levy, the 78-year-old actor, was also forced to evacuate as wildfires threatened his home in Tikal Canyon. In a phone interview with the Los Angeles Times on Tuesday, the Schitt's Creek star described the frightening scene. "The smoke looked very black and dense over Tikal Canyon. I couldn't see the flames, but the smoke was very dark." Fortunately, Eugene and his family were able to evacuate safely, avoiding the devastating impact of the fires. His experience underscores the urgency and danger of the situation, as well as the importance of quick action in ensuring personal safety during such disasters. Mandy Moore, the 40-year-old singer and actress, also had to evacuate her home due to the wildfires. She and her husband, Taylor Goldsmith, left their newly renovated Spanish-style home on January 8th, along with their 3 children, Gus, 3, Aussie, 2, and Lou, 4 months, and their pets. Mandy shared her thoughts on Instagram stories, expressing gratitude to friends who helped her family during the difficult time. "We are so thankful for the kindness of friends who gave us a place to stay, trying to shield the kids from the immense sadness and worry I feel, praying for everyone in our beautiful city. It's heartbreaking to see the destruction and loss." Her message captures both the emotional toll of the wildfires and her appreciation for the support she received as she navigates this challenging time with her family. Emily Proctor, the actress best known for her role in The West Wing, also faced the devastating wildfires. In an interview with Jake Tapper on CNN, she revealed that her home had been consumed by the flames. Emily said, "I want to say that we love our neighborhood and we still do. It's an amazing community. We evacuated, and I believe our home is gone. I learned this from a stranger. It was such a surreal experience." She expressed deep gratitude to those who offered help, saying it was incredible to witness the people stepping in as she and her family were evacuating. Emily recalled the strong sense of community, particularly her fond memories of Fire Station 69 and the firefighters organizing bake sales and toy drives. Her words highlight both the heartbreak of loss and the resilience and kindness that emerge in times of crisis. Paris Hilton is another celebrity who lost her home in the recent wildfires. On January 8th, Paris shared on Instagram that she was heartbroken to see her Malibu home consumed by flames on live television with her family. She wrote, "This house was where we built so many precious memories, where Phoenix took his first steps, and where we dreamed of building a life filled with even more unforgettable moments." Her post reflects the deep emotional toll of losing a cherished home, one that held significant sentimental value for her and her loved ones. The loss is a poignant reminder of the devastating impact wildfires can have on not just physical structures, but also the memories and dreams tied to them. Julianne Howe, the actress, was also forced to evacuate her home in Hollywood Hills when a wildfire broke out in the area on Wednesday evening. She took to Instagram stories to alert her followers, saying, "Okay, there's a fire right near my house." Julianne emphasized the urgency of the situation, urging residents in Hollywood Hills to evacuate immediately to avoid being trapped in traffic. In a follow-up video, she confirmed that she and her family were safe and on the move. Her quick response highlights the critical importance of staying alert and acting swiftly during such emergencies. Billy Crystal and his wife, Janice Crystal, are heartbroken over the loss of their home in Pacific Palisades during the recent wildfires. They had lived there since 1979, raising their children and grandchildren in a house filled with love and beautiful memories. In a heartfelt statement on Wednesday, Billy expressed their pain. "There are no words to describe the devastation of what we are witnessing and experiencing. Our hearts ache for the friends and neighbors who have also lost their homes and livelihoods in this tragedy." The Crystals' loss underscores the profound emotional impact of the wildfires, as families mourn not just their homes, but the cherished memories and connections tied to them. Milo Ventimiglia, the actor from This Is Us, also lost his Malibu home in the recent wildfires. His pregnant wife, Yara Mariano, and their dog are safe, but their home was completely consumed by the flames. In an eerie coincidence, Milo's character on This Is Us, Jack Pearson, died from smoke inhalation in a similar fire depicted in the show. Speaking to CBS News on January 9th, Milo reflected, "It's impossible not to notice how life is imitating art." He watched his home burn via security camera footage and described the loss as deeply heavy. Milo expressed profound sadness over losing cherished memories and seeing the destruction of neighbors' homes as well. The tragedy highlights the emotional toll these wildfires have had on families and communities, leaving them to rebuild both physically and emotionally. Ricki Lake, the actress, also lost her dream home in the recent wildfires. She shared a series of heartbreaking photos of her California home on Instagram, informing her followers that everything had been destroyed in the devastating fires. Ricki wrote, "I can't believe I'm typing these words. After a brave and valiant effort by our friends, Ross and I have lost our dream home," referring to her husband, Ross Birmingham. She described their home as a paradise on earth and a place where they had planned to grow old together. The loss has been especially difficult for Ricki, as the house held deep sentimental value. It was where she and Ross celebrated their wedding in 2022. Her post reflects the profound emotional impact of the tragedy, not only as a physical loss, but also as the destruction of a space filled with love and cherished memories. Jennifer Love Hewitt, the 45-year-old actress, also faced the devastating impact of the wildfires. She shared an emotional update on Instagram, writing, "I have no words, only prayers and hope for our home and our children as we watch everything burn around us." She expressed her gratitude to the firefighters, saying, "Thank you to the firefighters who have fought so hard for all of us, and to the friends who reached out and those I hugged through tears over the last 24 hours. Jennifer, her husband Brian Hallisay, and their 3 children, Autumn, 11, Atticus, 9, and Aiden, 3, were forced to evacuate to ensure their safety. Her heartfelt message highlights both the emotional toll of the disaster and her appreciation for the bravery and support of those around her during such a challenging time. Whitney Cummings, the 42-year-old comedian, shared that her family is safe but had to evacuate amidst the raging wildfires on Wednesday. She took to Instagram stories to explain, "Sometimes evacuating too early just clogs the roads and makes things harder for the LAFD, but this fire is moving so fast, it's not the time to take risks." While her family is now safe, the rapid spread of the flames has left a lasting impact on their lives. Whitney's message underscores the urgency of these wildfires and the critical need to prioritize safety in such unpredictable and dangerous situations. Maria Shriver, the former First Lady of California, 69, expressed her sorrow over the wildfires that devastated her neighborhood. She wrote on Instagram, "Heartbreaking, devastating, unbelievable. It's all gone. Our neighborhood, our restaurants, all our friends have lost everything." While Maria and her family evacuated safely, the destruction in their community is immense, leaving many residents without homes and belongings. Her heartfelt words reflect the collective grief and loss experienced by those affected, as well as the deep emotional toll the wildfires have taken on entire neighborhoods. Mark Hamill, the 73-year-old Star Wars icon, was also among those forced to leave his home due to the wildfires. He shared an update on Instagram Tuesday evening, writing, 7 p.m., evacuating Malibu at the last minute. There were small fires on both sides of the road as we approached PCH. Mark also confirmed that his wife, Marilu York, and their dog, Trixie, safely arrived at their daughter Chelsea's home in Hollywood by 8:15 p.m. He described the wildfires as the worst flames since 93 inches and urged everyone to stay safe. His account highlights the urgency and danger of the situation while expressing relief for his family's safety amidst the chaos. Heidi Montag and Spencer Pratt, the reality TV stars, aged 38 and 41, tragically lost their home in the wildfire. Spencer's sister, Stephanie Pratt, shared the heartbreaking news on Instagram on Tuesday, writing, "I'm truly devastated for my brother, Heidi, their kids, and all our friends and neighbors who lost their homes today. I just spoke with my dad. He tried to save my brother's house, but the winds were too strong, and there was nothing he could do." Heidi and Spencer are now focusing on rebuilding their lives after this significant loss. Their story underscores the emotional and physical toll these wildfires have taken on families and communities, leaving many to start anew from the ground up. Landon and Alabama Barker, the children of Travis Barker, aged 21 and 19, were also forced to evacuate their home due to the wildfires in Pacific Palisades. Landon updated his followers on Instagram stories on January 7th, sharing a selfie with the caption, "Just evacuated, praying for everyone affected by the fires." Alabama also posted, "Just evacuated from our home because of the wildfires in Los Angeles. Stay safe. They say the fire is spreading as fast as a football field. While both are safe, their home and belongings were destroyed by the flames. Their posts reflect the sudden and devastating nature of the wildfires, as well as their concern for the safety of others impacted by this tragedy. Jamie Lee Curtis, the 66-year-old actress, expressed her concerns about the wildfires impacting her area in an Instagram post on January 7th. She wrote, "My community and possibly my home is on fire. My family is safe, but many of my friends are going to lose their homes. So will many other communities." Following an emotional appearance on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, Jamie announced that she would be donating $1 million to support those affected by the wildfires. Her generosity and advocacy highlight the importance of coming together to aid communities in crisis and provide hope to those who have suffered significant losses. Josh Gad didn't stop at sharing his personal emotions. He also called on the community to come together to support those affected by the disaster. He utilized his social media platforms to encourage donations to relief organizations and provide resources for families who lost their homes. In addition, Josh expressed deep gratitude to firefighters and rescue teams who have been tirelessly working to protect lives and property. He emphasized, "This is a time when we need to come together more than ever. Support each other in any way you can, whether it's through donations or simply spreading the word so those in need can get timely assistance." Josh's heartfelt appeals have touched the hearts of many, inspiring them to take action for the community and those impacted by the catastrophe. His efforts showcase the power of unity and compassion during times of crisis. Rob McElhenney, the actor, informed fans on Wednesday that he, his wife Caitlin, and their children Axel and Leo were all safe. He shared on X, "Our family is safe. So many homes and entire neighborhood are gone. Everyone in our lives has reached out, which has filled our hearts. An incredible amount of bravery has been displayed by the rescue workers who entered dangerous areas to help. Thank you all." Rob's message highlights both the devastation caused by the wildfires and the overwhelming sense of gratitude for the heroic efforts of first responders and the support of his community during this challenging time. Diane Warren, the renowned songwriter, revealed that her beloved beachfront home of 30 years was destroyed in the recent wildfires. On Tuesday evening, she posted a photo of a rock on the beach with the caption, "This is the last picture I took of Leah's rock from my beachfront home. I've had this house for nearly 30 years and it seems like it was lost in the fire last night. But there was a rainbow shining over it. I'm taking that as a sign of hope for all the beings affected by this tragedy. The animals at the rescue farm are safe, and that's what matters most." Her words reflect both the deep personal loss and her focus on finding hope amidst tragedy. Diane's gratitude for the safety of the rescue animals underscores her compassion and resilience in the face of such devastation. Jennifer Grey, the renowned actress, shared heartbreaking news on her Instagram stories on Wednesday, announcing that her mother Stella Gregg's home had been destroyed in the wildfires. She wrote, "Last night, my mom's house burned down. Thankfully, she and Winnie are safe. Hug your loved ones a little tighter today." Her emotional message resonated deeply with many, capturing the profound loss her family has faced, while reminding everyone of the importance of cherishing loved ones during such challenging times. Jennifer's words highlight the personal toll of the disaster and the value of resilience and togetherness in moments of hardship. Anna Faris, the actress best known for her role in Scary Movie, suffered a significant loss when her home was destroyed in the recent wildfires. Her representative confirmed on Wednesday that her family was unharmed and is now safe. In a statement, they expressed deep gratitude for the safety of everyone in the family, despite the heartbreak of losing their home. Anna and her ex-husband, Chris Pratt, share a 12-year-old son, Jack. While the loss of their home is devastating, they feel fortunate to have been able to protect one another during this challenging time. Their resilience serves as a reminder of the importance of family and safety in the face of adversity. Melissa Rivers, the daughter of Joan Rivers, called into CNN on Wednesday to share the heartbreaking news that her home had been destroyed in the wildfires. She said, "My heart is broken, not just for myself, but for everyone going through this," adding, "This was a town, and now it's been wiped out." Melissa highlighted the loss of family history, explaining that she chose to save a drawing of her mother rather than a photo because she knew the artwork was irreplaceable. Her words convey both the personal and communal devastation caused by the fires, emphasizing the emotional weight of losing both a home and pieces of a family's legacy. Chrissy Teigen, the model, shared the surreal moment of evacuating with her husband, John Legend, and their 4 children. Luna, 8, Miles, 6, Esty, 23 months, and Ren, 18 months. She wrote, "I'm so scared right now, packing while taking a selfie." Later, Chrissy posted a video from a hotel with John, reassuring fans that they had evacuated safely. She humorously captioned it, "4 dogs, 4 kids, and 1 bearded dragon in a hotel." Her updates highlighted the chaos and anxiety of the situation, but also her relief in ensuring her family and pets were safe during the crisis. Jeff Bridges, the 75-year-old actor, is mourning the loss of his Malibu home, where he lived with his family. The 4-bedroom house, offering stunning views of the Pacific Ocean, had been a treasured family property for generations. Jeff, along with his brother Beau Bridges and sister Lucinda, inherited the beloved home. Despite the devastating loss, Jeff and his family are safe and are slowly coming to terms with the destruction of their cherished residence. His resilience reflects the strength needed to endure such a profound personal and emotional setback. Candy Spelling, the 79-year-old mother of Tori Spelling, lost her home on Pacific Coast Highway in Malibu due to the devastating wildfires. Speaking with TMZ, Candy expressed her shock and grief. "I'm in a state of shock, processing this enormous loss for our family. I'm incredibly grateful for the memories we created there. It truly was a wonderful gift." Last year, Candy had listed the home for $24 million, but later decided to take it off the market. The loss of such a cherished property highlights the emotional and financial toll these wildfires have inflicted on families across the region. Jeannie Aiko, the 36-year-old singer, lost her home in the wildfires. Her daughter, Stella Gregg, shared the heartbreaking news on Instagram stories, writing, "Last night my mom's house burned down. Thankfully, she and Winnie are safe. Hug your loved ones a little tighter today." Jean is now focused on starting over, determined to overcome this tremendous loss and rebuild her life with her family and beloved pets. Her resilience and focus on moving forward exemplify the strength needed to recover from such a devastating experience. Tina Nolas revealed that she lost her beloved seaside cottage in Malibu to the wildfires. She shared a video of dolphins in the ocean and wrote, "This was the view I saw last weekend from my little beach house in Malibu. It was my favorite place, my paradise, my sanctuary, and now it's gone." Tina expressed profound sorrow for everyone who has lost their homes and praised the bravery of the firefighters working tirelessly to protect lives and communities. Her heartfelt message captures both the personal grief of losing a cherished haven and her admiration for those risking their lives to combat the devastation. Eric Braden, the star of The Young and the Restless, shared a series of emotional videos showing the Los Angeles wildfire encroaching on his home before he was forced to evacuate. In a video posted on January 8th, he captioned it, "Goodbye," as he watched the flames from his backyard. Thankfully, Eric and his family are safe, but they lost their cherished home in the devastating blaze. His posts capture the heartbreak of witnessing such destruction and the profound sense of loss that comes with saying farewell to a beloved home. Miles and Kelly Teller, both 32, confirmed that their home was destroyed in the wildfires via Instagram on Thursday. Kelly shared photos of the devastation and wrote, "Thank you to everyone who has reached out. Your kindness means so much to me. I will never forget it. If you're in the LA area, leave if you can. I wish I had taken my wedding dress. I wish I had done so many things, but none of it matters anymore. Stay safe, leave, and know there are no words to describe this feeling. Thank you to the rescue teams." Her heartfelt message reflects the profound emotional impact of losing their home, while also serving as a sobering reminder of the urgency and unpredictability of wildfires. Kelly's gratitude for the support and the efforts of rescue workers underscores the importance of community and compassion in times of crisis. Bozoma St. John, star of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, revealed on Instagram Thursday that she and her daughter, LEL, lost their Malibu home in the wildfire. She wrote, "This was the house I dreamed of, the house I prayed for, the house I worked so hard for. It was the house I loved. And now it's gone. This is an unimaginable loss. I grieve with the rest of Los Angeles as this city burns, and though I've found the words to write here, there's nothing I can truly say to describe this feeling." Her heartfelt message conveys the deep emotional toll of losing a cherished home while mourning alongside her city. Bozoma's words resonate with the shared grief and devastation experienced by so many affected by the fires, capturing the profound impact on both personal and community levels. Jen Atkin, the renowned hairstylist and co-owner of Y Hair Care, shared on Instagram stories that her home with husband Mike Rosenthal was destroyed in the wildfire. On Thursday, she posted photos of the wreckage and wrote, "My child's bed, blanket, and stuffed animals are all here. Our neighbors are taking care of one another and checking in. That's the theme of 2025. We'll be okay. We always get through. I'm just sad I left behind my grandmother's coat, with tissues and Tic Tacs in the pocket." Jen's message reflects a mix of heartbreak and resilience, highlighting both the personal losses and the strength of community support during such a challenging time. Her poignant mention of her grandmother's coat underscores the emotional weight of losing irreplaceable sentimental items amidst the destruction. Barbara Corcoran, star of Shark Tank, revealed that her mobile home community in Pacific Palisades was destroyed by the wildfire. On Thursday, she wrote on Instagram, "The Tahan Terrace mobile home community in Pacific Palisades, my little slice of paradise, was completely wiped out as the Palisades fire swept through on Tuesday." Barbara also announced that she has set up a GoFundMe page to help other residents in the area rebuild and recover. Her proactive efforts highlight her commitment to supporting her community in the wake of this devastating loss, offering hope and resources to those affected. The once famous areas, once bustling neighborhoods for celebrities, have now become ghost towns, desolate and marked by signs of destruction that seem impossible to erase. Fierce winds combined with extreme drought conditions have relentlessly fueled the spread of 5 major wildfires, including Palisades, Eaton, Hearst, Lydia, and Sunset. These fires have not only scorched everything in their path, but have become an enormous threat to both the residents and surrounding areas. They have been described by former President Donald Trump and Los Angeles residents as apocalyptic, not just because of their destructive power, but also because of the sense of helplessness in watching their beloved city gradually being destroyed. The sky has turned into a suffocating black veil, filled with smoke and swirling ash, making the air hard to breathe and thick with the smell of burning. The glowing red embers, swirling in the air like ominous harbingers, signal the impending destruction. The fires seem unstoppable, spreading uncontrollably and consuming everything in their path. The once vibrant cityscape, once a hub for millions of visitors and locals, has now become gloomy, desolate, and scarred by immense devastation. These areas, once symbols of wealth and luxury, are now nothing more than ruins, where luxurious mansions and iconic architectural landmarks have been consumed by the flames. What was once a point of pride for the community is now reduced to nothing but ash, a vivid testament to the catastrophe nature has unleashed. Firefighting teams continue to work tirelessly, but it seems they are facing an invisible force that cannot be defeated. Residents have been forced to abandon their homes, fleeing the rolling waves of fire and seeking shelter in safe areas, but not everyone is fortunate enough to escape the fury of nature. The fires continue to rage, threatening the safety of the entire region, and no one knows when they will finally cease. The Palisades fire has etched its name into history as the most devastating wildfire Los Angeles has ever faced, burning over 177,000 acres of land, according to CAL FIRE. This catastrophic fire, driven by relentless strong winds and severe drought conditions, began devastating the city on Tuesday and rapidly spread, igniting new fires across the region. This was not the only fire the city has had to contend with recently. Among the newly ignited fires, one broke out in Studio City, but fortunately the firefighting team managed to extinguish it quickly. However, these fires are just a part of the ongoing battle firefighters are facing. They are racing against time, struggling with worsening conditions to prevent a growing crisis from escalating further. The scale and ferocity of the Palisades fire have left a deeply damaging mark, highlighting the unprecedented challenges the city is now confronting. The city is grappling not only with the destructive power of the flames, but also with concerns about the safety of residents and the surrounding environment. With each new fire breaking out, the Los Angeles community grows more anxious about the next flare-up and the immense losses it could cause. The firefighting forces continue to work tirelessly to control the situation, but the intensity of the fire is making their efforts increasingly difficult, and there is no certainty about when the flames will finally be extinguished. The Ian fire has claimed the lives of 5 people and continues its relentless march through Altadena and Pasadena, leaving behind heartbreaking traces of destruction. Unlike the Palisades fire, which primarily scorched vast wildland areas, the Ian fire posed a far greater danger to densely populated suburban areas, forcing over 100,000 residents to flee their homes. The fire, driven by strong winds and prolonged dry conditions, turned once thriving neighborhoods into brutal wastelands, with families desperately scrambling to escape the hell that was rapidly advancing toward them. The scale of the devastation caused by the Ian fire overwhelmed communities with little warning and an incredibly fast, brutal pace. Everything unfolded at an unstoppable rate, leaving many with no time to react, forcing them to abandon all their possessions in a state of panic. The fire's resurgence with such overwhelming force serves as a reminder that nature, though seemingly quiet, can erupt with an intensity never seen before, throwing the lives of thousands of people into chaos and loss. The Sunset Fire is wreaking havoc across Hollywood Hills, threatening some of Los Angeles's most beloved landmarks, including the iconic Hollywood sign and the historic Hollywood Bowl. This fierce fire has not only left a trail of destruction in its path, but has also turned parts of the legendary Sunset Boulevard arguably one of the most recognizable streets in the world, into smoldering ruins. The roaring flames have consumed everything in their way, damaging not just buildings and residential areas, but also irreplaceable symbols of the entertainment industry. As the fire advances into the heart of Hollywood, it not only threatens the safety of residents, but also risks erasing cultural and historical landmarks that the city has built over decades. This has left Los Angeles grappling with an unprecedented loss, a major shock to both the local community and the world. Hollywood's iconic landmarks, the pride of the global film industry, may soon exist only in memory if the fire continues its uncontrollable rampage. A wave of devastation has swept through the neighborhoods of the famous, leaving behind a trail of tragic losses among the stars. The multi-million-dollar mansions of renowned actors such as John Goodman, Anthony Hopkins, Paris Hilton, Billy Crystal, and Miles Teller were reduced to ashes in the catastrophic blaze. These luxurious homes, once symbols of success and prosperity, are now nothing but unrecognizable ruins, heartbreaking remnants of the destruction. Adding to the sorrow is the loss of Hunter Biden's $115,000 rental home in Malibu, which was completely consumed by the unrelenting flames. These once grand houses, filled with personal memories and emblems of accomplishment, have now become haunting reminders of the indiscriminate wrath of fire, sparing no one in its path of annihilation. Each fire, whether of a celebrity or an ordinary person, carries with it an immeasurable loss and serves as a stark warning of the destructive power of nature, a force capable of erasing everything in the blink of an eye. John Goodman's home, a multi-million-dollar mansion, was destroyed in the catastrophic wildfires sweeping through Los Angeles. Located in a peaceful area, the house was not only a symbol of success, but also a sanctuary filled with cherished memories. Known for its elegant design and stunning natural surroundings, this property had long been a retreat for Goodman and his family. The peaceful mornings and warm evenings spent together in this home have now become memories. As the fire rapidly spread, the famous actor was forced to evacuate, leaving behind a house that had witnessed years filled with love, laughter, and unforgettable milestones. Despite the tremendous loss and pain, Goodman expressed deep gratitude for the safety of his loved ones, emphasizing that although the physical home is gone, the memories, family bonds, and their resilient spirit will endure forever. The destruction of his home serves as a stark reminder of the unpredictable power of nature and highlights the importance of unity and support within the community during these difficult times. While the flames have ravaged part of his life, the strength of love and togetherness cannot be burned away. Anthony Hopkins' luxurious villa in Los Angeles was completely destroyed in the fierce wildfires. It had once been a space of refined architecture, where he enjoyed peace and creativity. With its exquisite design and surroundings enveloped by beautiful nature, this home had been a sanctuary for him to relax and find inspiration. While the loss is significant, Anthony Hopkins expressed deep gratitude for the safety of himself and his family. He sees this as a powerful reminder of the brutal and unpredictable force of nature, a force capable of wiping out everything in the blink of an eye. During these difficult times, he emphasized that although the house is gone, the love and unity within the family will remain strong, serving as a source of strength to help them overcome any challenge. Paris Hilton's luxurious Malibu mansion, known for its modern design and stunning beach views, was destroyed in a devastating wildfire. The home had been a haven for Hilton and her family, filled with countless precious memories, from peaceful moments spent by the beach to lavish parties and family gatherings. The mansion, which once symbolized comfort and celebration, was a place where Hilton found joy and tranquility. Despite the profound loss, Paris Hilton expressed her gratitude that her family and pets were safe, emphasizing that their well-being was her greatest concern. However, she couldn't hide her heartache at seeing her beloved home reduced to ashes, a painful reminder of how quickly everything can be taken away. Hilton's experience serves as a poignant reminder of the unpredictable and relentless power of nature, and how even the most cherished possessions can be lost in the blink of an eye. Yet she remains grateful for the safety of those she loves, holding on to the belief that memories, love, and resilience will outlast the devastation. The expensive mansions of Miles Teller and Billy Crystal, located in the upscale areas of Los Angeles, were completely destroyed in the devastating wildfire. Miles Teller's mansion, highlighted by its modern design and luxurious amenities, was a place where the actor enjoyed his private and lavish life, seeking peace and relaxation. The spacious, tranquil spaces of this home have now been reduced to rubble. Similarly, Billy Crystal's mansion, with over 45 years of history, was the sanctuary where he raised his family, witnessed countless warm moments, and stored countless precious memories. Built over many years, this home was a testament to a fulfilling life, marked by both career and family milestones. The destruction of the fire has robbed them not only of material possessions, but also of invaluable spiritual values. Family photos, memories of cozy evenings spent together, and every significant mark of a fulfilling life have been erased in an instant. This is not only a great personal loss, but also a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the things we hold dear. Both Miles Teller and Billy Crystal face this great shock, but their resilience and the love within their families remain a solid foundation for them to continue overcoming these challenges. A heroic force of approximately 7,500 firefighters is on the front lines, bravely battling the fierce wildfires. Despite their tireless efforts, many fires remain only 0% contained, highlighting the overwhelming scale of the crisis. Firefighters are not only facing raging flames, but are also battling extreme weather conditions, including strong winds and high temperatures. Adding to the devastation, local authorities have issued warnings in some areas not to use tap water due to potential contamination, further straining the resources of affected residents. People in these areas have been forced to find alternative sources of clean water, adding more pressure to already depleted resources. Meanwhile, air quality across the region has deteriorated to hazardous levels, enveloping communities in a thick, choking haze that makes the air difficult to breathe and poses serious health risks, particularly for children, the elderly, and those with respiratory issues. This multifaceted disaster not only causes material damage, but also raises significant concerns about public health and the region's ability to recover. It is a colossal challenge for both emergency responders and those struggling to cope with its far-reaching impacts, emphasizing the need for unity and mutual support during this difficult time. City Manager Miguel Mares described the recent hours as absolutely catastrophic, reflecting the immense damage that the wildfires have caused to the community. He not only expressed sorrow over the devastation brought by nature, but also deeply praised the courage and extraordinary dedication of the police officers and firefighters. These individuals worked tirelessly, battling immense dangers and harsh conditions to save countless lives. Despite the challenges, Mares expressed strong belief in the community's ability to recover. Aware of the significant challenges ahead, he delivered a message of hope and resilience, stating, "This tragedy has tested us, but it will not define us. Together, we will heal the wounds left by these fires, and we will rebuild stronger than ever." His words were not just a call for hope, but also a reminder that, despite facing disaster, the power of unity and resilience will help the community overcome any challenge. Over 30,000 acres across Los Angeles have been burned since Monday, causing devastating damage to the area. Despite urgent evacuation warnings, some residents still refuse to leave, forcing rescue teams to risk their lives to pull them from burning buildings. As the flames spread relentlessly, firefighters and rescue teams faced incredibly dangerous conditions, working in thick, choking smoke and extreme heat. Those who chose not to evacuate not only increased the burden on rescue teams, but also created great risks for themselves and the surrounding community. The sacrifice and bravery of the rescue workers further highlight the severity and cruelty of this disaster. In early 2025, Los Angeles residents faced a state of emergency when a fire broke out in Pacific Palisades. As most people know, this area is an upscale neighborhood where many celebrities reside. Among the notable residents are Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson, Spencer Pratt and Heidi Montag, Reese Witherspoon and Ben Affleck. Ben had just purchased a home in Palisades in mid-2024, according to multiple sources. Meanwhile, Spencer revealed on TikTok that his and Heidi's home was engulfed in flames. Let's take a look at the full list of celebrities who live or have lived in Pacific Palisades. Nicole Kidman and Tom Cruise once owned a stunning home in Pacific Palisades, Los Angeles, during the peak of their marriage in the 1990s. Cruise purchased the property for around $4.7 million just before they got married in 1990. This 600-square-foot mansion had 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, and nearly an acre of land with a private pool. After their divorce in 2001, Kidman took ownership of the estate as part of the settlement. By December 2002, she sold the house for nearly $1 million. The house was not only luxurious, but also a fortress with a security control center and guards on duty 24/7. The mansion also featured a private screening theater and a pool, adding to its allure. Unfortunately, the home is now in ashes. Ben Affleck owns multiple properties in Pacific Palisades, Los Angeles. In July 2024, Affleck purchased a French-style estate in Pacific Palisades for $2.5 million. Built in 1941, the home features 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, a pool, guest house, and horse stables. In January 2025, wildfires ravaged the Pacific Palisades area, forcing Affleck to evacuate his home. He sought refuge at his ex-wife Jennifer Garner's residence in Brentwood. Fortunately, his property was unharmed, and he was seen returning home once it was confirmed safe. Prior to this, Affleck owned another estate in Pacific Palisades, which he purchased in 2018 for $19 million. This 500-square-foot property includes 7 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms, a pool, spa, and guest house. In August 2022, after marrying Jennifer Lopez, Affleck listed this mansion for approximately $30 million. Additionally, Affleck and Garner previously owned a home in Pacific Palisades, which they sold for $32 million in 2019. This property included a main house, guest house, pool, and other amenities. Arnold Schwarzenegger has long been associated with the upscale Pacific Palisades neighborhood in Los Angeles. In 1986, he and his then-wife, Maria Shriver, purchased a stunning Mediterranean-style estate near Will Rogers State Park, spanning 4,177 square feet on 1.75 acres of land. The home featured 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, a pool, a tennis court, and a private garden. The couple raised their 4 children there until their divorce in 2011. In 2013, the property was sold to Max and Vicki Kennedy for $12.9 million, keeping it within the Kennedy family. After the divorce, Schwarzenegger didn't go far and moved to another luxurious estate in Pacific Palisades. The 2.5-acre property, located in a gated community, offers breathtaking views of the canyons and the Pacific Ocean. The mansion includes 7 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, a chef's kitchen, multiple living and entertainment spaces, a private gym, a pool with a spa, a tennis court, and equestrian facilities with an area for horse jumps. Schwarzenegger lives there with his longtime partner, Heather Milligan, and his pets, a miniature horse named Whiskey and a donkey named Lulu. In January 2025, wildfires ravaged the Pacific Palisades area, forcing many residents to evacuate. Fortunately, Schwarzenegger's property remained unharmed. At the time, he was in New York City filming his latest movie, The Man with the Bag. Matthew Perry, beloved for his role as Chandler Bing in Friends, purchased a mid-century modern home in Pacific Palisades, Los Angeles, in 2020 for $6 million. The home, built in 1965, spans 3,500 square feet and includes 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, and stunning ocean views. Perry invested in significant renovations, including adding a luxurious swimming pool with a hot tub and enhancing the home's modern charm. Unfortunately, in October 2023, Perry passed away at this very residence. After his passing, the property was quietly transferred in an off-market deal for $8.55 million to Arizona-based real estate developer Anita Vermal Allen. In January 2025, wildfires swept through Pacific Palisades, threatening homes in the area. Vermal Allen expressed heartfelt gratitude to the neighbors and firefighters who worked tirelessly to protect the property. Thanks to their efforts, the home sustained only minor damage to the backyard. This notable residence, located at 18,038 Blue Sail Drive, remains a quiet landmark in Pacific Palisades, holding both cherished memories and a legacy of resilience. Tom Hanks and his wife, Rita Wilson, have long enjoyed the comfort of their luxurious mansion in Pacific Palisades, Los Angeles, purchased in 2010 for $26 million. This 500-square-foot estate features 4 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms, with a sleek, modern design highlighted by limestone exteriors, blending perfectly with the breathtaking views of the Pacific Ocean. The property includes a beautiful cliffside pool and multiple balconies, creating an open living space between the indoors and outdoors. In January 2025, wildfires ravaged Pacific Palisades, threatening countless homes. Hanks and Wilson's mansion narrowly escaped the flames, although a neighboring cliffside property was not as fortunate and was completely destroyed. Their son, Chad Hanks, shared his concern on social media, saying, "The neighborhood I grew up in is burning to the ground right now," and urged everyone to pray for those affected. Kobe Bryant, the NBA legend, made his first major real estate move in California in February 1999, when he purchased a stunning Mediterranean-style villa in Pacific Palisades, located at 1545 Lockman Lane. The 249-square-foot mansion, built in 1992, features 6 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms, serving as a serene retreat with a custom-designed meditation area, a spa, a cascading waterfall, and a tranquil koi pond. Bryant sold this luxurious home in 2008 for $9.8 million. A few years later, in 2013, the villa was listed for $14.9 million, but ultimately sold on March 23, 2018, for $9.945 million. After leaving this property, Bryant moved to Newport Coast, California, where he lived with his family until his tragic passing in January 2020. Matt Damon, the acclaimed actor and screenwriter, once owned an extraordinary property in the Pacific Palisades neighborhood of Los Angeles. In 2012, Damon and his wife, Luciana Barroso, purchased a Zen-inspired contemporary estate for $15 million. This 508-square-foot home features 7 bedrooms and 10 bathrooms, with a design centered around a stunning atrium with 35-foot mahogany ceilings, creating an open living space filled with natural light. Movable glass walls seamlessly connect the indoor and outdoor spaces, reflecting the essence of California living. The property also boasts luxurious amenities such as a chef's kitchen with mahogany and bluestone countertops, a media room, a wine cellar, a gym, and a private screening room. The master suite includes a private terrace, dual dressing rooms, and a spa-like bathroom. Outside, the lush garden features a pool, spa, koi pond, and a tranquil lanai, providing perfect privacy. In January 2021, Damon listed the home for $21 million as his family prepared to move to New York City. The property was eventually sold in August 2021 for $18 million. Currently, Damon and his family reside in Brooklyn Heights, New York, where they own a luxurious penthouse purchased in 2018 for $16.5 million. Jennifer Garner, the famous actress, has long been associated with the Pacific Palisades and Brentwood areas in Los Angeles, where she has built a life centered around family and community. During her marriage to Ben Affleck, Garner lived in a ranch-style estate in Pacific Palisades. The couple purchased this property in 2009 for $17.5 million. The spacious home featured a pool and multiple living areas, making it an ideal environment for their growing family. After their divorce, the house was sold in 2019. After selling the house, Garner rented a luxurious 568-square-foot mansion in Pacific Palisades, with 6 bedrooms, 6.5 bathrooms, a gourmet kitchen, a home theater, a wine cellar, and a serene backyard with a pool and spa. She lived there with her 3 children while overseeing the construction of her new home in Brentwood. In 2019, Garner purchased a property in Brentwood for $7.9 million and built a farmhouse-style residence, which was completed in 2020. The home reflects her love for cozy, family-oriented design, providing a peaceful escape from her busy career. In January 2025, wildfires ravaged the Pacific Palisades area and surrounding neighborhoods. Garner shared that she tragically lost a close friend in the fires and expressed guilt that her own home remained unharmed while so many others suffered. Sir Anthony Hopkins, the renowned actor, had been a resident of the Pacific Palisades area in Los Angeles for many years. In early 2019, he purchased a colonial-style home in the area for $6 million. This property, built in the 1940s, had been renovated since he bought it. Unfortunately, in January 2025, the wildfires that ravaged Pacific Palisades destroyed Hopkins' home. The actor expressed his sorrow over the loss, sharing an emotional message with his fans. Prior to this, Hopkins had sold his Los Angeles home, which he had owned for 25 years, in early 2021 for $2.85 million. He had purchased this property in 1995 for $660,000. The recent wildfires have deeply impacted the Pacific Palisades community, affecting many residents, including several celebrities. The loss of Hopkins's home is a testament to the widespread devastation caused by these natural disasters. Kate Hudson, the famous actress and entrepreneur, resides in the Pacific Palisades area of Los Angeles, California. Her home holds special sentimental value as it is the house where she grew up. Hudson's mother, Goldie Hawn, and her longtime partner Kurt Russell purchased the property in the 1970s. In 2003, Hudson bought the house from them for $5.5 million. In 2011, Hudson expanded her estate by acquiring the adjacent property for $5.3 million, creating a large compound that provides space and privacy for her family. The main house has 7 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms, while the adjoining Tudor Revival-style house includes 5 bedrooms and 6.5 bathrooms. Amenities at these properties include a gym, sauna, playhouse, and swimming pool, offering a luxurious and comfortable living space. In early January 2025, wildfires in the Pacific Palisades area threatened many residents, including several famous stars. Hudson's properties were among those at risk, highlighting the challenges homeowners face in wildfire-prone areas. Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn, both famous actors, lived together in a large home in Pacific Palisades, California. They purchased the house in 2004 for around $4.1 million. Built in 1951, the home featured 5 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms and was renovated in 1999 and again in 2006 to make it more comfortable and modern. In 2016, they decided to sell the house, listing it for $7.25 million. The home was eventually sold in 2017 for about $6.9 million. After selling their Pacific Palisades home, Kurt and Goldie moved to a new house in Los Angeles. They also own properties in New York and Aspen, Colorado. In January 2025, wildfires ravaged Pacific Palisades, but since Kurt and Goldie sold their home years earlier, their former residence was not affected by the fire. However, their son Wyatt Russell and his family, who lived nearby, were forced to evacuate due to the fire. Stevie Nicks, the famous singer from Fleetwood Mac, once owned a large home in Pacific Palisades, Los Angeles. She purchased the house in 2005 for $9 million. The home featured 4 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms, spanning over 7,000 square feet, along with a pool and a hot tub, likely offering stunning views of the Pacific Ocean from the backyard. In 2017, Stevie decided to sell the home, listing it for $14 million, reflecting a significant increase in its value. After selling her Pacific Palisades home, Stevie moved to a condo in Santa Monica, California, which she had bought in 2004 for over $3 million. This condo, built in 1963, has 2 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, covering approximately 3,290 square feet. In January 2025, wildfires caused damage in Pacific Palisades. Although Stevie sold her home years ago, her former residence was not affected by the fire. There have been no reports indicating that her current home was impacted by the recent wildfires. Dr. Dre, the renowned music producer and rapper, has owned several properties in Los Angeles, including a home in the Pacific Palisades area. In 2019, he purchased a Mediterranean-style house in the area for $2.25 million. This 2-story home, spanning about 3,100 square feet, features 4 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms, located in a gated community with views of the Pacific Ocean, offering stunning scenery. In addition to his property in Pacific Palisades, Dr. Dre also owns a large mansion in Brentwood, Los Angeles, which he bought from football player Tom Brady and supermodel Gisele Bündchen in 2014 for $40 million. The Brentwood estate is much larger, with about 20,000 square feet of living space, including several bedrooms, a gym, a library, and a moat surrounding the house. In January 2025, wildfires caused significant damage in the Pacific Palisades area. While many homes were affected, there are no specific reports indicating that Dr. Dre's property in Pacific Palisades was damaged. His primary residence in Brentwood is not near the affected area and remains safe. Geena Davis, the famous actress, once owned a stunning Mediterranean-style home in Pacific Palisades, Los Angeles. She purchased the property in 2007 for around $4.2 million. The home, built in 1999, featured 5 bedrooms and 5.5 bathrooms, spanning over 5,100 square feet, located in a quiet neighborhood, offering privacy and tranquility. In 2020, after 13 years of ownership, Davis listed the home for $5.99 million. The property included a newly renovated chef's kitchen, a formal dining room, and a living room with a striking sculpted fireplace. The master suite featured high ceilings, a sitting area with a fireplace, and doors leading to a private terrace. The outdoor area had multiple patios, a trellis-covered living room, and a private garden. The home was sold in 2020 for $5.63 million, marking the end of Davis's time living in Pacific Palisades. She made several renovations during her ownership, enhancing both the charm and functionality of the property. In January 2025, wildfires ravaged Pacific Palisades, causing significant damage to the area. Since Davis sold her home years ago, the status of her former residence during the fire is unclear. There have been no reports indicating that her current home was affected by the fires. Ronald Reagan, the 40th President of the United States, lived in a special home in Pacific Palisades, Los Angeles. The house, located at 1669 Santa Ana Drive, was built in 1956 and was known as the General Electric Showcase House at the time. While Reagan was working for General Electric (GE), they outfitted the house with the latest electronic devices to promote their products. The home, designed in mid-century modern style by architect William R. Stevenson, had 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, covering about 4,764 square feet. The house offered stunning views of Santa Monica Bay, and on clear days, you could see Catalina Island. Reagan and his family lived there from 1957 until 1981, when he became president and moved to Washington, D.C. The house was sold in 1982. In 2013, a real estate development company purchased the property and replaced the original house with a Spanish-style home, retaining only a few elements from the Reagan era. In January 2025, wildfires ravaged Pacific Palisades, but because Reagan's house had been replaced long ago, it no longer existed during the fire. The city of Los Angeles is burning, with strong winds driving the flames that have destroyed many homes, including those of celebrities. Billy Crystal had to leave the beloved home he had cherished since 1979. Paris Hilton lost her large mansion in Malibu. Mark Hamill was forced to flee the fire. Jamie Lee Curtis, James Woods, and Mandy Moore also witnessed their neighborhoods turn to ashes. These wildfires are the worst in Los Angeles' history. In this video, we will share their heartbreaking stories and how they are coping with this tragedy. Leave a comment with the number 1 and keep watching to find out what happened next. Paris Hilton lost her beachfront home in Malibu as the flames engulfed the area. While the exact records remain undisclosed, similar beachfront properties in her neighborhood are typically valued at over $10 million. Paris fled in the middle of the night with her 5 Pomeranian dogs and later witnessed the final moments of her mansion live on television. "This is something no one should ever have to go through," she shared on social media. Images show charred palm trees and just a few walls remaining. The socialite, known for hosting lavish events, now finds herself displaced but deeply grateful that her pets and loved ones made it out safely. Anna Faris purchased a $5 million mansion in Pacific Palisades in 2019 through an off-market deal shortly after her divorce from Chris Pratt. The home spanned approximately 4,000 square feet and featured a pool and lush garden. Aerial photos reveal that the property was completely destroyed, leaving behind only scorched trees and a pile of ashes. While Anna has not made a public statement, neighbors confirmed that the entrance to her home was empty during the fire, indicating she evacuated in time. The $7.5 million dream home of Top Gun, Maverick star Miles Teller and his wife Kelly, purchased in April 2023, has been destroyed. The house featured 5 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, a private movie theater, a gym, and a grand floating staircase. Images from the scene show nothing but a pile of ashes and a burned-out car in the driveway. Kelly posted a dramatic photo of the fire on Instagram, along with a reminder for people to leave out bowls of water for displaced animals. Although the couple has not spoken publicly about the extent of the damage, local sources confirmed that the home was beyond saving. Eugene Levy, famous for American Pie and Schitt's Creek, purchased a home in Pacific Palisades for $3.9 million in 2006. The modest 2-story house spans approximately 281 square feet, featuring 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and a garage. Although small for a celebrity of his stature, the home boasted an elegant garden and mountain views. Levy was reportedly stuck in traffic while attempting to evacuate. By the time he escaped, the flames had engulfed his property, leaving only ashes and rubble where the front door once stood. Anthony Hopkins, the legendary actor, lost his home in Pacific Palisades at the age of 87. Although he had faced wildfires in the past, this time his house was completely destroyed. Photos revealed only charred fences and empty land where his home once stood. Hopkins had moved there in 2021 after his Malibu residence had been safeguarded from a previous wildfire. Tragically, he also lost his London home to a fire back in 2002. Despite the destruction of his home, Anthony remains safe and has shown resilience during this challenging time. John Goodman lost his home in Pacific Palisades to a wildfire. The $4.6 million mansion he purchased in 2008 spanned 5,250 square feet, featuring 5 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. Satellite images now show only twisted metal remnants and charred wooden beams, with the backyard pool being the only recognizable trace of the property. Since Goodman primarily resides in New Orleans, the house was not frequently occupied. While he has yet to make a public statement, neighbors have confirmed that the home was completely destroyed. Billy Crystal and his wife, Janice, had turned their Pacific Palisades home into a family sanctuary since 1979. Over the decades, the property's value skyrocketed, potentially reaching millions of dollars. But according to Crystal, the emotional connection to the home far outweighed any financial worth. When the wildfire struck, everything except the tennis court was destroyed. Billy's heartfelt statement, "Every inch of our home was filled with love," echoed the deep pain of losing over 40 years of memories in just a few hours. Adam Brody, 45, and Leighton Meester, 38, purchased a $7 million home with 5 bedrooms and 6,000 square feet of living space in Pacific Palisades in 2019. The couple lived there with their 2 young daughters, enjoying a peaceful life away from the spotlight of Hollywood. However, earlier this week, a wildfire engulfed their property. Local media photos showed the intense flames consuming the roof of the house. The couple, last seen together at the Golden Globes, evacuated safely but now faced the challenging task of rebuilding what was once their family haven. Renowned hairstylist Jen Atkin, famous for styling the Kardashian family, tearfully shared on Instagram that "Our home is gone." While the details of her property purchase were not disclosed, similar homes in her area are valued between $2 million and $5 million. She posted images of herself and her husband driving away with their dog, calling the scene almost unbelievable. Jen's post highlighted the rapid devastation of the entire neighborhood and emphasized the importance of supporting one another during widespread disasters. Television chef and lifestyle expert Sandra Lee shared a tearful video on Instagram confirming that her Pacific Palisades home had been destroyed by fire. While the exact purchase price is unknown, real estate sources estimate the property's value to be in the multi-million-dollar range. She expressed gratitude to those who reached out to her and shared her shock at losing a home she had poured her heart into. From personalized design touches to cherished keepsakes collected over the years, the entire structure is now reduced to ashes. Ricki Lake lost her dream home in Malibu to a devastating wildfire. She shared an emotional message on Instagram, accompanied by photos of happier times. Ricki described the home as their heaven on earth, where she and her husband were married 3 years ago. The images revealed twisted metal beams and unrecognizable remnants of walls. While Ricki and her family escaped safely, they are heartbroken over the loss of their beautiful home. She also expressed prayers for neighbors and friends who lost everything. Though the official price of the property was not disclosed, similar beachfront homes in the area can exceed $5 million. Candy Spelling lost her beachfront home in Malibu, which she had owned for 50 years. She shared her shock and sadness with fans, describing the loss as unimaginable. Photos revealed the once beautiful property reduced to ashes. The $24 million mansion along the Pacific Coast Highway was one of the most valuable properties destroyed in the wildfire. Candy reminisced about her late husband, legendary producer Aaron Spelling, who deeply loved the home. Although she spent much of her time at the $155 million Spelling Manor in the hills, the Malibu house held countless cherished memories for her. Jeff Bridges lost his Malibu home, a property he shared with his family. Photos reveal the beautiful house completely destroyed by the wildfire. While Jeff and his family are safe, their home is gone. The house held a special place in their hearts, having been passed down through generations, and now only memories remain. Jeff expressed gratitude for his family's safety, despite the heartbreak of losing the home. The property, a 4-bedroom estate in Malibu cherished by the Bridges family, has been confirmed as lost. Spencer Pratt and Heidi Montag, reality TV stars, lost their Pacific Palisades home in a devastating wildfire. Spencer shared a video stating, "The nightmare has become reality," while Heidi posted emotional Snapchat videos thanking fans for their prayers. Although the purchase price hasn't been disclosed, similar properties in the area are valued in the millions. Heidi tearfully described the pain of leaving behind cherished belongings in her videos. While they are grateful to be safe, the loss of their home and memories has been heartbreaking. Spencer discovered a heart-shaped remnant from the fire, seeing it as a symbol of their enduring love. Matthew Perry's former home in Pacific Palisades, which sold just a few months ago for $8.5 million to real estate developer Anita Vermal Allen, is now at the center of the wildfire disaster zone. Live fire maps show the property located directly in the affected area, though details remain scarce. Vermal Allen has confirmed her safety but has yet to clarify whether the house has survived. The property has become a poignant topic, as it was once home to the beloved Friends star before his passing and subsequent transfer of ownership. James Woods evacuated his Pacific Palisades home in an emergency, capturing footage of a nearby house engulfed in flames. While the value of Wood's property hasn't been disclosed, similar homes in the area are often worth over $5 million. The Oscar nominee also raised alarms about a major insurance company canceling many neighbors' policies just 4 months prior, leaving them financially unprotected. Whether Wood's home survived remains unclear, but the potential for total loss without insurance underscores an added layer of peril in this devastating disaster. Mark Hamill, the Star Wars star, was forced to evacuate his Malibu home due to a wildfire. He shared a personal update on Instagram, revealing that he and his family are safe and staying at his daughter's home. Mark described the fire as the worst disaster since 1993 and posted a video showing flames dangerously close to his property. Malibu estates typically exceed $3 million in value, and Mark expressed deep concern while awaiting news about the fate of his home. For now, he is grateful that he and his family are safe in their temporary refuge. Ben Affleck, 52, purchased a $20 million mansion in Pacific Palisades just 5 months ago. As the wildfire approached, he rushed to his ex-wife Jennifer Garner's home to ensure the safety of their 3 children. Neighbors captured images of Affleck checking on local residents, though it remains unclear whether his newly acquired mansion was affected. New property owners in nearby streets have reported that entire blocks were completely destroyed by the flames. For now, Affleck's focus has been on his family's safety and supporting the community during this challenging time. Cameron Matheson, the television star, lost his home in the wildfire. He shared a heartbreaking video on Instagram showing the remnants of his house. Cameron wrote, "We are safe, but this is what's left of our beautiful home." The videos reveal charred bricks marking the place where his family created countless memories. Cameron expressed gratitude for the support and prayers he has received. Currently staying in a hotel, he remains hopeful about rebuilding his life after the devastating loss of his home. Kobe Smulders and Taryn Killam lost their Pacific Palisades home to a wildfire. The couple lived there with their 2 daughters, and photos show their beautiful house reduced to ashes. Kobe, best known for How I Met Your Mother, saw their home destroyed just a day after the fire reached the celebrity-studded area. Videos reveal severe damage, making it heartbreaking to witness the loss of their family home. The couple is now searching for a new place to live, though memories of their former home linger. They had spent a year renovating the $5.6 million property, installing solar panels, and even adding a vintage photo booth to personalize their space. Jamie Lee Curtis revealed that her neighborhood was devastated by the wildfire, though her home remained safe. Appearing on The Tonight Show, she urged people to support those who had lost everything. Jamie also posted a tribute to a local church that was destroyed in the fire, emphasizing its profound significance in her life. Although she had to evacuate from the fire-ravaged area, she remains actively involved in helping the affected community. The purchase details of her home haven't been disclosed, but properties in her neighborhood are typically valued between $3 and $5 million. On Instagram, she poignantly wrote, "My community, and perhaps my home, is burning." Maria Shriver shared a video capturing the aftermath of the wildfire in her neighborhood, writing, "Heartbreaking, truly unimaginable." The footage revealed the destruction of restaurants, shops, and homes, with haunting images of charred streets where a vibrant community once thrived. While the value of her home hasn't been disclosed, Maria resides in a high-value area where properties often start at $3 million and can go much higher. She wrote, "Everything is gone," referencing the loss of businesses, homes, and the livelihoods of many friends. Though she evacuated safely, the emotional toll of witnessing an entire community reduced to ashes is immeasurable. Milo Ventimiglia, star of This Is Us, witnessed his home being consumed by flames. He returned with a reporter to survey the damage, describing the experience as heavy. Milo and his wife Jariah, who is 9 months pregnant, watched the devastation unfold through their security cameras as the fire engulfed their home. Video footage reveals the charred remains of what was once their house. Milo remarked, "We'll get through this. My wife and baby are what matter most." Despite losing their home, Milo's family is safe, and they remain grateful that no one was harmed. John C. Reilly, the acclaimed actor, lost his home in the wildfire. Photos reveal that his house was completely destroyed, with charred walls and rubble marking the place it once stood. While John has not made a public statement, it is evident that the loss of his home is a significant blow. Despite this heartbreaking event, the silver lining is that John and his family are safe. Bozoma St. John, known from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, lost her home in the wildfire. She shared heartfelt photos and videos of her house during happier times with her daughter. Bozoma wrote, "This home is gone. This is an unimaginable loss." The images revealed the devastation of her once beautiful home, a source of joy for her family. Bozoma is mourning alongside others in Los Angeles and remains hopeful about rebuilding her life after the loss of her beloved home. Tina Knowles, Beyoncé's mother, lost her home in the wildfire. She shared on Instagram, "My favorite place is gone," along with photos of her house before and after the fire. Tina expressed gratitude to the firefighters who saved lives and protected her pets. While deeply heartbroken by the loss, she is thankful that everyone is safe. Tina is now staying with family and remains hopeful about rebuilding her life after this devastating event. Janae Aiko lost her home in the wildfire. She shared on Instagram, "My home and my children's home are gone, burned to the ground." Videos show the charred remains of what was once her house. While Janae is safe, she is deeply saddened by the loss of her home and belongings. She expressed hope that everyone stays safe and remains optimistic about rebuilding their lives after this devastating wildfire. Jennifer Grey, best known for her role in Dirty Dancing, lost her home in the wildfire. Her daughter, Stella Gregg, shared on Instagram that the house had been burned to the ground. Jennifer and her beloved dog, Winnie, are safe, but their home is gone. Stella encouraged everyone to hold their loved ones a little tighter today. Photos reveal the complete devastation of Jennifer's beautiful home, marking a heartbreaking day for her family. Denise Crosby, star of Star Trek, lost her beautiful Spanish-style home in the wildfire. She shared a photo of the ashes, writing, "Yesterday morning I had a beautiful home and now it's just ashes." Denise is heartbroken over losing her one and only home, where she tended to fruit trees and a lovely garden. Photos reveal the total devastation, and Denise is mourning the loss of her cherished sanctuary. J.J. Redick, former NBA player and Lakers coach, and his family lost their home in the wildfire. He shared that his family was in a state of panic during the evacuation. Photos show their house reduced to ashes, and JJ expressed his thoughts and prayers for everyone affected in Pacific Palisades. Although their home is gone, JJ and his family are safe and remain hopeful that the community will come together to rebuild after this devastating loss. Melissa Rivers, daughter of Joan Rivers, lost her family home in the wildfire. Speaking on CNN, she revealed that everything was destroyed, including her mother's Emmy Award and personal sketches. Photos show the complete devastation of her cherished home. Melissa is heartbroken over the loss of family memories, but remains grateful that she and her family are safe. She is now focusing on rebuilding and holding on to the memories that can never be erased. Cary Elwes, best known for The Princess Bride, lost his Malibu home in the wildfire. He shared a harrowing video capturing the devastation as he evacuated. Cary wrote, "We are so grateful to have survived this catastrophic fire." Photos show his beautiful home completely destroyed by the flames. Despite the loss, Cary and his family are safe, and he expressed gratitude for the support of friends and the heroic efforts of firefighters. Carolyn Murphy, the supermodel, lost her home in the wildfire. She shared a chilling security camera video showing sparks before the fire rapidly spread. Carolyn wrote, "We are safe. Our dog is safe, but our home is gone." Photos reveal the complete destruction of her once beautiful house. While deeply heartbroken, Carolyn expressed gratitude that her family and pets are safe. Mario Lopez's home was damaged in the wildfire, but fortunately, it remains standing. He shared photos showing the extent of the damage and expressed gratitude to the firefighters for their assistance. Mario wrote, "Our house is a mess, but it's still standing. Thank God for that." Despite the damage, Mario and his family are safe and deeply thankful for the support and efforts of the firefighting team. Molly Sims shared a heartbreaking update about the wildfire impacting her neighborhood. In a tearful video, she revealed that many friends had lost their homes and that her family was anxiously waiting to learn if their house had survived. A representative later confirmed that Molly's home had made it through the fire unscathed. Photos showed the devastation in her neighborhood, but thankfully Molly and her family are safe and their home remains intact. Chrissy Teigen, mother of 4, was forced to evacuate her home with her children and pets. She shared a video on Instagram of herself packing a large bag, calling the experience surreal and very scary. Chrissy described the wildfire-stricken area as a hellscape, emphasizing how quickly everything changed. While her home is currently safe, she expressed concern about the damage in her neighborhood and hopes everyone remains safe. Julianne Howe, dancer and television host, shared a video of her evacuation from her Hollywood Hills home. She urged her neighbors to leave immediately as the wildfire approached, writing, "Everyone needs to evacuate now. Go, go, go." The video captured flames surrounding her beautiful home. While Julianne and her family are safe, she expressed concern about the fire potentially spreading further and hopes everyone stays safe during this crisis. Kate Beckinsale shared her heartbreak over the devastation in her Pacific Palisades community due to the wildfire. On Instagram, she revealed that her daughter's childhood home and the homes of many friends were destroyed. Kate wrote, "My heart is broken," as she witnessed the destruction of neighborhoods, including shops, schools, and houses. Photos captured the extensive damage, and Kate expressed deep sorrow for friends and their pets who lost everything. She has also offered to assist anyone in need of shelter during this crisis. The January 2025 wildfire in Pacific Palisades destroyed numerous homes and shook the area. Shortly after 2025 began, Los Angeles residents faced a state of emergency when a fire erupted in Pacific Palisades, a well-known neighborhood home to many celebrities. Among the notable residents are Heidi Montag, Reese Witherspoon, Rita Wilson, Spencer Pratt, Tom Hanks, and Ben Affleck, who had just purchased a home in the Palisades in mid-2024. Spencer Pratt revealed on TikTok that his and Heidi's home was destroyed by the wildfire. Here is a complete list of celebrities who have lived or currently live in Pacific Palisades. Nicole Kidman and Tom Cruise once owned a luxurious home in Pacific Palisades during the height of their marriage in the 1990s. Cruise purchased the property for approximately $4.7 million just before their wedding in 1990. The 1,940s-era estate spanned over 7,600 square feet, featuring 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, and nearly an acre of lush greenery, complete with a private pool. After their divorce in 2001, Kidman took ownership of the house as part of the property settlement. By December 2002, she sold the home for nearly $10 million. The property was not only luxurious, but also secured like a fortress, with a security control center, armed guards on duty 24/7, a private screening room, and a swimming pool. Unfortunately, this stunning home was completely destroyed in the recent wildfire. Geena Davis, the acclaimed actress, once owned a stunning Mediterranean-style home in Pacific Palisades, Los Angeles. She purchased the property in 2007 for approximately $4.2 million. Built in 1999, the home featured 5 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms, and spanned over 5,100 square feet. Located on a quiet cul-de-sac, it offered privacy and tranquility. In 2020, after 13 years of ownership, Davis listed the house for $5.99 million. The property boasted a remodeled chef's kitchen, a formal dining room, and a living room with an intricately carved fireplace. The primary bedroom included high ceilings, a seating area with its own fireplace, and access to a private balcony. Outdoor spaces featured multiple patios, a pergola-covered lounge, and a private garden. The home eventually sold for $5.63 million in 2020, marking the end of Davis's residence in Pacific Palisades. During her ownership, Davis made several renovations, enhancing the property's appeal and functionality. In January 2025, devastating wildfires swept through Pacific Palisades, causing significant damage in the area. Since Davis sold the home years ago, the current status of her former property remains unclear. Additionally, there have been no reports indicating that her current residence was affected by the fires. Ben Affleck has owned multiple properties in Pacific Palisades, Los Angeles, over the years. In July 2024, Affleck purchased a French-style home in Pacific Palisades for $2.5 million. Built in 1941, the property features 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, a pool, a guest house, and horse stables. In January 2025, devastating wildfires swept through the Pacific Palisades area, prompting Affleck to evacuate his home. He initially sought refuge at his ex-wife Jennifer Garner's residence in Brentwood. Fortunately, his property was unharmed and he was seen returning home once the area was deemed safe. Previously, Affleck owned a mansion in Pacific Palisades, which he purchased in 2018 for $19 million following his divorce from Jennifer Garner. The 500-square-foot home included 7 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms, a pool, a spa, and a guest house. In August 2022, after marrying Jennifer Lopez, Affleck listed the mansion for approximately $30 million. Additionally, Affleck and Garner once shared another home in Pacific Palisades, which they sold in 2019 for $32 million. This property included a main house, a guest house, a swimming pool, and other luxury amenities. Jennifer Garner, the renowned actress, has long been associated with the Pacific Palisades and Brentwood neighborhoods in Los Angeles, where she has built a life centered on family and community. During her marriage to Ben Affleck, Garner lived in a beautiful ranch-style estate in Pacific Palisades, which the couple purchased in 2009 for $17.5 million. The spacious property included a swimming pool and extensive living areas, providing an ideal environment for their growing family. Following their divorce, the home was sold in 2019. After the sale, Garner rented a luxurious 568-square-foot estate in Pacific Palisades, featuring 6 bedrooms, 6.5 bathrooms, a gourmet kitchen, a home theater, a wine cellar, and a serene backyard with a pool and spa. She lived there with her 3 children while overseeing the construction of her new home in Brentwood. In 2019, Garner purchased a property in Brentwood for $7.9 million and built a custom-designed ranch-style home, completed in 2020. The house reflects her love for cozy, family-friendly design and offers a peaceful retreat away from the demands of her career. In January 2025, as wildfires ravaged the Pacific Palisades area, Garner revealed that she had lost a close friend to the fires. She expressed a sense of guilt that her home remained safe while many others in the community suffered significant losses. Despite this, she continues to be a pillar of support for those affected in her community. Spencer Pratt and Heidi Montag, reality TV stars, lost their Pacific Palisades home in a devastating wildfire. Spencer shared a video stating, "The nightmare has become reality," while Heidi posted emotional Snapchat videos thanking fans for their prayers. Although the purchase price hasn't been disclosed, similar properties in the area are valued in the millions. Heidi tearfully described the pain of leaving behind cherished belongings in her videos. While they are grateful to be safe, the loss of their home and memories has been heartbreaking. Spencer discovered a heart-shaped remnant from the fire, seeing it as a symbol of their enduring love. Arnold Schwarzenegger has long been associated with the upscale Pacific Palisades neighborhood in Los Angeles. In 1986, he and his then-wife, Maria Shriver, purchased a Mediterranean-style villa near Will Rogers State Park. The 177-square-foot home sat on 1.75 acres of land and featured 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, a swimming pool, a tennis court, and lush private landscaping. The couple raised their 4 children in the home until their separation in 2011. 2 years later, in 2013, the property was sold to Max and Vicky Kennedy for $12.9 million, keeping the house within the Kennedy family. After his divorce, Arnold Schwarzenegger stayed close to the Pacific Palisades area, moving into another luxurious estate. Situated on 2.5 acres within a gated community, the property boasts breathtaking views of the canyons and the Pacific Ocean. The mansion includes 7 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, a chef's kitchen, multiple living and entertainment spaces, a private gym, a swimming pool with a spa, a tennis court, and equestrian facilities complete with a jumping field for horses. Schwarzenegger shares this home with his longtime partner Heather Milligan and his beloved pets, a miniature horse named Whiskey and a donkey named Lulu. In January 2025, devastating wildfires swept through Pacific Palisades, forcing many residents to evacuate. Fortunately, Schwarzenegger's estate was not impacted. At the time, he was in New York City filming his new movie, The Man with the Bag, where he was spotted dressed as Santa Claus. Matthew Perry, beloved for his role as Chandler Bing on Friends, purchased a mid-century modern home in Pacific Palisades, Los Angeles, in 2020 for $6 million. Built in 1965, the 500-square-foot house featured 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, and stunning ocean views. Perry invested significantly in renovations, adding a luxurious pool with a hot tub and enhancing the home's modern aesthetic. Tragically, in October 2023, Perry passed away in this very home. Following his death, the property was sold in a private transaction for $8.55 million to Arizona-based real estate developer Anita Vermal Allen. In January 2025, as wildfires swept through Pacific Palisades, Anita Vermal Allen expressed profound gratitude to her neighbors and the firefighters who tirelessly worked to protect her home. Thanks to their efforts, the house sustained only minor damage to the backyard. This remarkable property, located at 18,038 Blue Sail Drive, remains a serene landmark in Pacific Palisades, holding both cherished memories and a legacy of resilience. Tom Hanks and his wife, Rita Wilson, have enjoyed a comfortable life in their luxurious Pacific Palisades mansion, which they purchased in 2010 for $26 million. The 500-square-foot estate features 4 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms, with a sophisticated modern design and limestone walls that blend seamlessly with breathtaking views of the Pacific Ocean. The property also includes a stunning cliffside pool and multiple balconies, providing a seamless indoor-outdoor living experience. In January 2025, as wildfires ravaged the Pacific Palisades area, the couple's mansion escaped the flames, although a nearby property was completely destroyed. Their son, Chad Hanks, took to social media to share his concern, stating, "The neighborhood I grew up in is burning right now," and called for prayers for those affected by the disaster. Kobe Bryant, the NBA legend, made his first major real estate purchase in Southern California in February 1999, when he bought a Mediterranean-style mansion in Pacific Palisades, located at 1545 Lockman Lane. The 249-square-foot home, built in 1992, featured 6 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms. This serene property included a custom-designed Zen garden, a spa, a waterfall, and a tranquil koi pond, making it a peaceful retreat. Bryant sold the luxurious estate in 2008 for $9.8 million. Years later, in 2013, the property was listed for $14.9 million, but ultimately sold on March 23, 2018, for $9.945 million. After selling the Pacific Palisades mansion, Bryant moved to Newport Coast, California, where he resided with his family until his tragic passing in January 2020. Matt Damon, the acclaimed actor and screenwriter, once owned a stunning property in the Pacific Palisades neighborhood of Los Angeles. In 2012, Damon and his wife, Luciana Barroso, purchased a modern Zen-style home for $15 million. Spanning 13,508 square feet, the house featured 7 bedrooms and 10 bathrooms. The design revolved around a breathtaking atrium with a 35-foot mahogany wood ceiling, flooding the open living spaces with natural light. Movable glass walls seamlessly connected indoor and outdoor spaces, epitomizing the California lifestyle. Luxury amenities included a chef's kitchen with mahogany and bluestone finishes, a media room, a wine cellar, a gym, and a private screening room. The master suite boasted a private terrace, 2 walk-in closets, and a spa-like bathroom. The beautifully landscaped grounds featured a swimming pool, a spa, a koi pond, and a tranquil lanai offering ultimate privacy. In January 2021, Damon listed the property for $21 million as his family prepared to relocate to New York City. The home eventually sold in August 2021 for $18 million. The Damon family now resides in Brooklyn Heights, New York, where they own a luxurious penthouse purchased in 2018 for $16.5 million. Their former Pacific Palisades residence remains a testament to luxury and exquisite design. Welcome to our channel. Today, we will explore the emotional and unforgettable stories of famous celebrities who faced the devastating wildfires in California. These stars not only lost valuable possessions, but also endured challenging moments when their families and lives were threatened by raging fires. Join us as we learn about their heartbreaking losses, resilience, and the spirit of unity they displayed during these tough times. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss any touching stories from the world of celebrities. Josh Gad, known for voicing Olaf in Frozen, shared on Instagram his shock and deep sadness over the unprecedented devastation caused by the wildfires in Los Angeles. He described the destruction as something he had never seen in his 20 years living in the city. Gad also expressed his gratitude to the firefighters and rescue workers who are risking their lives to put out the flames. His post resonated deeply with many of his followers, who are also affected by the fires, and highlighted his appreciation for the efforts of the emergency responders. Rob McElhenney, known for his role in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, also shared an emotional update on social media, reassuring fans that his family was safe while expressing sorrow over the widespread devastation. McElhenney took a moment to honor the brave firefighters who have been working tirelessly to protect others. He wrote, "An incredible amount of courage is being shown by the firefighters. They're walking into hell to help." These words highlighted the bravery and selflessness of those risking their lives on the front lines. Fans flooded his post with messages of support, expressing gratitude for the firefighters and rescue teams working relentlessly to combat the crisis. McElhenney's message emphasized the importance of community support and the resilience of those enduring this tragic catastrophe. Legendary composer Diane Warren, known for her timeless ballads, shared heartbreaking news on Tuesday evening that her beloved beach house, where she had lived for nearly 30 years, was destroyed in the wildfires. In an emotional Instagram post, Warren shared a meaningful photo of Leah's Rock, a favorite spot by the beach near her home, which had become a symbol of the peace and joy she found in her sanctuary. "This is the last photo I took of Leah's Rock from my beach house," she wrote. "I've had this house for almost 30 years. It seems to have been lost in the fire last night. There was a rainbow shining over it, and I took it as a sign of hope for all the creatures affected by this tragedy." Despite the deep loss of her home, Warren found comfort in knowing that the animals at the nearby rescue farm were safe. "The animals at the rescue farm are fine. That's the most important thing," she shared, offering a glimmer of hope amid the devastation. Her resilience, hope, and compassion left a powerful impression on her fans, who flooded her post with words of encouragement. Warren's ability to find strength and peace in such a difficult situation reflects her strong connection to the community and nature, inspiring others to hold on to hope in the midst of chaos. Jennifer Grey, famous for her role in Dirty Dancing, experienced a heartbreaking loss when her home was destroyed in the recent wildfires. On Wednesday, her daughter Stella Gregg shared the devastating news via Instagram stories. "Last night, my mom's house was burned down. Thankfully, Mom and Winnie, her dog, are both safe. Hug your loved ones a little longer today." Gray's loss of her home is a personal tragedy amid the widespread disaster affecting thousands of families in the area. Despite the profound sadness, the safety of Gray and her beloved dog, Winnie, brings some comfort. Fans and friends of the actress expressed their support, offering encouragement during this difficult time. Stella's emotional message served as a powerful reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of cherishing loved ones in times of hardship. A representative for Anna Faris confirmed on Wednesday that the Scary Movie actress's home was destroyed in the recent wildfires. In a statement, the representative reassured fans that Faris and her family are safe, providing some relief amid the crisis. Anna and her family are safe and very grateful, the representative shared, reflecting gratitude despite the challenging circumstances. Faris, who shares a 12-year-old son, Jack, with ex-husband Chris Pratt, is currently focused on supporting her family's mental health as they cope with the sorrow of losing their home. Support from fans flooded in, expressing both relief for Faris's safety and sympathy for the destruction of her home. Her situation highlights the widespread impact of the wildfires as thousands of families lose their homes and suffer significant losses. Faris's story serves as a powerful reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of community support during times of crisis. Melissa Rivers, daughter of the legendary Joan Rivers, shared the heartbreaking news that her home in Pacific Palisades was destroyed in the recent wildfires during an emotional conversation with CNN on Wednesday. Melissa expressed that her heart was broken, not only for herself, but for everyone going through this tragedy. She said, "This is a town, and it's been wiped off the map." This loss is particularly poignant for Melissa as the home held deep emotional and historical significance. "This is the end of everything that belonged to my family and its history," she shared, emphasizing the irreplaceable memories and connections tied to the house. Amid the chaos and fear, Melissa managed to grab a few precious items before having to evacuate. Among them were her mother's Emmy Award, a photo of her father, Edgar Rosenberg, and a drawing by Joan Rivers of Melissa and her son. "I took the drawing of my mom instead of a photo," Melissa explained. "I know I can replace the photos, but a drawing I can't replace." Melissa's deeply emotional story serves as a powerful reminder of the personal losses and history that disasters like this cause. The fires not only destroy homes, but also erase irreplaceable legacies. Model and social media star Chrissy Teigen turned a terrifying wildfire evacuation into an emotional yet humorous experience. She and her husband, John Legend, along with their 4 children Luna, 8, Miles, 6, Esty, 23 months, and Ren, 18 months, had to leave their home, and Chrissy documented the chaotic escape, giving fans an authentic glimpse into the stressful situation. "I'm so scared right now," she wrote alongside a selfie with a suitcase and a very real, worried expression. But the dramatic evacuation wasn't just about the family. It also involved 4 dogs and a bearded dragon. Once safely at the hotel, Chrissy couldn't resist sharing a video of her family in their temporary new home, with the humorous caption, "4 dogs, 4 kids, and a lizard walk into a hotel." Her posts flooded social media, with fans expressing gratitude for her ability to combine real fear with humorous resilience. Chrissy's talent for turning stressful situations into unforgettable adventures deepened her connection with her followers, proving she's not just a model, but also a master at making tough moments memorable. Hollywood legend Jeff Bridges, 75, endured a heartbreaking loss when his beloved home in Malibu was destroyed in the recent wildfires. The 4-bedroom house with ocean views was not just a home, but the foundation of the Bridges family history, passed down through generations. The house held many memories with his brother Beau Bridges and sister Lucinda. "This isn't just walls and a roof, it's the soul of our family," Jeff felt as he and his family faced the loss of a place that symbolized their deep connection. The Malibu home was not just a property, but a sanctuary filled with laughter, love, and irreplaceable memories. While the emotional loss is immense, there is at least some comfort in knowing that Jeff and his family are safe. For someone who has spent a lifetime telling stories on screen, this chapter in his life serves as a painful reminder of the fragility of life, yet also a testament to the unbreakable strength of family and the resilience needed to weather the worst storms. Candy Spelling, 79, matriarch of the Spelling family and mother of actress Tori Spelling, is facing a tremendous loss as her stunning Malibu estate on Pacific Coast Highway was destroyed in the recent wildfires. The luxurious home, a symbol of her family's legacy, was consumed by flames in just a few hours, leaving Candy devastated. In an interview with TMZ, Candy expressed her shock and sorrow over the tragedy. "I'm still in shock, trying to process this terrible loss for our family. I'm so grateful for the memories. This truly was a great gift." The estate was not just a real estate investment, but a personal sanctuary filled with family milestones and cherished memories. Her decision to hold on to this property, despite its immense value, is a testament to its deep emotional significance, making the loss even more painful for Candy. Her story reflects the widespread destruction caused by the fires, where not only homes were lost, but irreplaceable pieces of family history and legacy were wiped away. Singer Jhené Aiko, 36, is facing a tremendous loss as her beloved home was destroyed in the recent wildfires. The heartbreaking news was shared by her daughter, Namiko Love Browner, through an emotional Instagram story. "My mom's house has been completely burned down. Thankfully, my mom and our family are safe. Hug your loved ones today." The home was not just a building, but a sanctuary filled with love, laughter, and cherished memories that shaped Jhené's family. This loss is an unimaginable hardship, but Jhené's strength to rebuild is a testament to her resilience. She is determined to rise from the ashes and create a new chapter for her family and pets, focusing on healing amid the devastation. During this challenging journey, fans and friends have rallied around her, sending words of encouragement and admiration for her resilience. Jhené's journey is one of courage, love, and hope, proving that even in the face of overwhelming pain, the human spirit can find ways to heal and rebuild. Tina Knowles, the renowned designer and matriarch of the Knowles family, faced an unimaginable loss when her beloved Malibu bungalow was destroyed in the devastating wildfires. The small coastal home, where Tina found peace, inspiration, and a deep connection with nature, was not just a shelter but a place where she found tranquility for her soul. In an emotional post, Tina shared a bittersweet yet beautiful video of dolphins swimming in the ocean, a sight that once brought her comfort. "This is the view I saw last weekend from my little beachfront bungalow in Malibu, my favorite place, my sacred place, my happy place. Now it's gone," she wrote, expressing the deep sorrow she felt. While the loss is immense, Tina still showed compassion for those affected by the fires, praising the bravery of the firefighters who courageously battled the flames. Her resilience and dignity in facing this profound loss have inspired thousands of followers who continue to support her during this difficult time. Tina's message is a poignant reminder of the fragility of life's most precious things and the importance of cherishing and protecting them while we still can. Eric Braeden, famous for his role as Victor Newman on The Young and the Restless, shared a heartfelt look into the harrowing moments before losing his beloved home in Los Angeles to the recent wildfires. On January 8th, Braeden posted a series of videos showing the flames approaching from his backyard, one of which simply said, "Goodbye." The videos depicted the harsh reality of the fire as Braeden stood helpless, watching the home he had built countless memories in for decades be consumed. For Braeden, whose life was deeply intertwined with this home, the loss is not just personal, but profoundly emotional. However, amidst the destruction, He expressed gratitude that he and his family were able to evacuate safely. Fans flooded Braden's posts with condolences and admiration for his strength and grace in sharing such a deep tragedy. His courage in the face of such loss has only deepened the respect and admiration of his followers, proving his resilience and unwavering spirit. Kelly Teller, 32, shared heartbreaking news on Instagram Thursday, confirming that she and her husband, actor Miles Teller, tragically lost their home in the recent wildfires. Along with haunting photos of the devastation, Kelly expressed both sorrow and gratitude in a heartfelt message to those who had reached out. "I can't thank you enough. Your hearts really mean the world to me. I will never forget that," she wrote. The emotional post reflected the weight of the situation as Kelly reflected on the chaos during their evacuation. "I wish I had grabbed my wedding dress. I wish I had done many things differently, but it doesn't matter. Stay safe and leave," she advised others in the Los Angeles area to evacuate while they still could. Amid the pain, Kelly found comfort in acknowledging the bravery of the firefighters who risked their lives to battle the flames. "There are no words. Thank you to the firefighters fighting," she wrote, highlighting the courage of those tirelessly working to protect others. Fans and friends rallied around the couple, sending love and support as they begin the difficult journey of rebuilding their lives. Kelly and Miles's story is a testament to resilience, compassion, and the strength of community in times of crisis. Famous entrepreneur and cultural icon Bozoma St. John, 47, shared heartbreaking news on Instagram Thursday, revealing that she and her daughter, LEL, tragically lost their beloved home in Malibu to the devastating wildfires. In an emotional post, Bozoma reflected on the significance of the home, which had been a symbol of her dedication and success. "This is the home I wanted, the home I prayed for, the home I worked tirelessly for. This is the home I am proud of," she wrote. "It's gone. This is an unimaginable loss." Bozoma's grief was not just personal, but also expressed solidarity with many others affected by the fires. "I mourn alongside the rest of Los Angeles as it burns," she shared, expressing the shared sorrow of a community in pain. Though she struggled to find the right words in this moment, she couldn't fully articulate the depth of the loss. Fans and friends rallied around Bozoma and her daughter, offering support, love, and encouragement as they begin the difficult process of rebuilding their lives. Bozoma's resilience and courage stand as a powerful example of strength and perseverance in the face of unimaginable hardship. Celebrity hairstylist and Y Hair Care co-founder Jen Atkin, 44, shared heartbreaking news on Instagram Thursday, revealing that the home she shared with her husband, photographer Mike Rosenthal, was destroyed in the recent wildfires. Through Instagram stories, Atkin posted poignant images of the devastation, showcasing the scale of the destruction. "My child's bed, blanket, and stuffed animals were here," she captioned one of the photos. "Our neighbors are checking on each other. That's the theme for 2025. Atkin's post not only reflected the sorrow of losing her home, but also highlighted the spirit of community and support blossoming in these difficult times. Despite facing a huge loss, Atkin maintained her resilient spirit and reassured her followers, saying, "We will be okay. We always make it through." One particular detail she found deeply moving. "I'm so sad I left behind my grandmother's coat, which had tissues and Tic Tacs in it." This small yet meaningful item represented a part of her family's history that can never be replaced. Even though her home and precious belongings are gone, Atkin's unshakable spirit remains intact. Fans and friends have flooded her with love and support, inspired by her strength, resilience, and sense of community in the face of such an unimaginable loss. Brad Paisley, along with his wife Kimberly Williams Paisley, may no longer live in the home they once called their sanctuary, but the country music stars took to social media to mourn the loss of their beloved home in the recent wildfires. In an emotional post, Brad reflected on the significance of the house. "This was the first home Kim and I bought together. That beautiful old house burned down last night, as did much of the surrounding community," he said, expressing sorrow over the devastating impact on their old neighborhood and the displacement of so many good people. Brad continued, "I'll post a link to donate or raise awareness, but everything feels bigger than that. I don't know where to start. I'm sure those reading this will find ways to help if they can, but right now I just want to mourn the loss of a town and acknowledge its beauty and the memories it holds." Brad's heartfelt tribute to the memories of the past touched the hearts of many fans. His words reflect the collective pain of a community torn apart, highlighting the deep sorrow of losing not just a home, but an entire neighborhood. Famous chef Duff Goldman, known for the show Ace of Cakes, shared a tense and emotional update with his followers on Wednesday as the wildfires neared his home. Duff posted a powerful photo capturing the intensity of the flames. Living with his family in Southern California, Duff confirmed that his family had evacuated safely, but the threat of the fire was still ever present. In the post, Duff expressed relief that his family was unharmed, but also acknowledged the devastation unfolding around them. The image of the fire lighting up the night highlighted how close the flames had come to their home. Despite facing fear and uncertainty, Duff's message was one of gratitude for his family's safety. He also took the opportunity to remind his followers to stay safe, emphasizing the unpredictable nature of wildfires and the importance of acting quickly when disaster strikes. While many families in the area were suffering the loss of their homes, Duff's post served as a sobering reminder of the risks faced by those in fire-prone areas. His gratitude for his family's safety was clear, but he also kept in mind the pain others were enduring. Shannon Doherty shared an emotional post about the ongoing wildfire in California, where she resides. On social media, the actress expressed her sadness and concern as she faced this devastating situation. She wrote, "We are facing one of the biggest natural disasters. My heart breaks thinking of all the people affected. I pray for the families who have lost their homes and for those who are fighting the fierce fires." She also expressed feeling helpless, witnessing the destruction caused by the wildfires, but she felt grateful that her family was safe. Shannon also thanked the firefighters and those working tirelessly to protect the community and assist those impacted. She urged everyone to come together and support each other through this difficult time. Shannon Doherty's message has been widely shared by the online community, with many sending words of encouragement and support to her and those affected by the fires. Entrepreneur and media personality Elizabeth Chambers shared a serious update with her followers as wildfires spread across Southern California. In her Instagram stories, Elizabeth posted photos showing the devastation at Palisades High School, where the fire was quickly advancing. As the fires approached, she advised her followers in Los Angeles to fill their gas tanks and find shelter when possible. However, the situation became even more serious for Elizabeth when she revealed that she herself had to evacuate. In a resilient and supportive move, she shared that she was staying with her sister. "I'm safe, but this is such a scary experience," Elizabeth expressed, showing concern for her community. Actress Holland Taylor shared an emotional post on social media after having to evacuate due to wildfires threatening her neighborhood. She posted a photo of the street during her evacuation and expressed deep gratitude that her home was not destroyed thanks to the winds dying down. Holland shared the relief she felt realizing she was safe, but also expressed sorrow for the losses experienced by thousands of other families. She emphasized the fragility between safety and devastation, while also acknowledging the destructive power of nature. Her post highlighted the importance of community and solidarity during challenging times. Ed Harris, the famous Hollywood actor, has experienced the impact of major wildfires in California over the years. While there is no official information regarding his house being affected by the 2025 wildfires, previous devastating fires have put many stars, including Ed Harris, at risk of losing their homes, forcing them to evacuate as the fires came close to their neighborhoods. Like many other celebrities, Ed Harris has consistently expressed concern and actively participated in community relief efforts during these challenging times. He has used his platform to support fundraising and relief initiatives, urging others to join in helping families affected by the disasters. Despite facing significant challenges, Ed Harris has maintained his resilience and is always ready to stand united with his community to overcome hardships, demonstrating strong solidarity in the face of adversity. Mandy Moore, the famous Hollywood singer and actress, is among the many celebrities affected by the wildfires in California. She and her family faced a terrifying wildfire threat when their home near Malibu was in danger of being consumed by the raging flames. Fortunately, Mandy and her family were able to evacuate safely, but the ordeal left a profound emotional impact. She shared on social media that it was a time filled with worry, but expressed immense gratitude for the safety of her family. Mandy Moore is not only a talented artist, but also a resilient and strong individual during such difficult circumstances. She continues to inspire her community, especially during times of hardship like this, when many local residents are coping with severe damage and loss caused by the wildfires. Ricki Lake, the actress and talk show host, faced a profound loss when her Malibu home was destroyed in the devastating wildfires. The loss became even more eerie when a psychic, Tyler Henry, had predicted this event months earlier, making the situation even more shocking and painful. The home was not only where Ricki and her family lived, but also contained countless precious memories. This loss was not just a material blow, but also a deep emotional pain, as Ricki had to confront the destruction of her living space and the memories attached to it. However, despite the challenge, Ricki displayed remarkable resilience. She focused on rebuilding her life while also supporting others who were severely affected by the wildfires. With her compassionate heart, she became involved in relief efforts, using her platform to raise awareness and collect donations to help those in need. Eugene Levy, the renowned actor best known for his role in Schitt's Creek, also faced a significant challenge when his home in Pacific Palisades was affected by the devastating wildfires in California. As the honorary mayor of Pacific Palisades, Eugene has a deep connection to the community, and the destruction caused by the wildfires impacted him greatly, both emotionally and personally. While the exact details of the damage to his property have not been widely reported, Levy's involvement in the community and his support for recovery efforts are well known. He has used his platform to raise awareness and offer support to those affected by the fires, demonstrating his commitment to helping those in need during this time. His resilience, combined with his efforts to assist in the rebuilding process, serves as an example of how individuals, regardless of their status, can come together to support their communities during times of crisis. Paris Hilton, the famous socialite and media personality, experienced a devastating loss when her Malibu beach house was destroyed in the wildfires that swept through California. Purchased for $8.4 million in 2021, the house was not just a property for Paris, but also a sanctuary where she and her family created many cherished memories. The destruction of her home was a personal blow, both financially and emotionally. Despite the heartbreak, Paris showed remarkable resilience in the face of this tragedy. She has used her platform to raise awareness and offer support to those affected by the fires, showing her commitment to helping others in need. Paris has been actively involved in relief efforts, joining initiatives that provide aid to families and communities impacted by the disaster. Her actions reflect her strength and determination to not only rebuild her life, but also support her community during such a difficult time. Thank you for watching today's video. The stories of stars who have lost everything in the California wildfires are not only lessons in loss, but also testimonies of resilience, unity, and hope. Despite facing hardship, they continue to stand strong, overcoming challenges together. We hope these stories have inspired and uplifted you in your life. Please leave your thoughts in the comments below, share your feelings, and don't forget to subscribe to stay with us for more videos in the future. See you in the next stories.